Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Thank you all for joining me. We're going to be doing something different tonight. We're going to be doing a little Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. That is right. Something a little different to change everything up. I hope everyone enjoys it. It is going to be fun. Here is the deck list. I know you can't see it all that well. Might go into the deck list a little more later on, but honestly, I want to jump right into some duels. Welcome to the stream, HM. How you doing, bud? How's everything going? I saw you had your own stream earlier. It was some Bakugan TCG. That looked really fun. I finally have a deck made, so maybe I'll be doing that soon. But this stream, I definitely wanted to try out some new content and work on some Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, going to be doing some casual duels with Ghost Tricks. This is my pet deck I've been using for like 10 years now, ever since released. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. For those of you who don't really know Yu-Gi-Oh, it's really hard to explain. There is a lot of rulings, so hopefully you can all kind of follow along, and it might be fun to watch, might not, I don't know. It is just something different. Yeah, Ghost Trick 100%. My whole Master Duel profile, I bought all the Ghost Trick cosmetics. Gonna be awesome. Oh, I know the feeling, HM. I usually lose all of my Bakugan brawls as well. Probably going to be doing a lot of losing tonight, but I am going to try it out. So we got a Ghost Trick Field Spell. Definitely going to be playing that. You always want your Ghost Trick Field Spells in play. Vanish is going to be doing the protection. And go ahead and sit a Siren. This deck is very slow. Your plays aren't very explosive. That is why I'm on the casual setting. If I took this into ranked, I would be destroyed completely. Ooh, ice barriers are nice. Boojins are pretty good too. I wouldn't mind making a dual room and going up against you. Oh, it looks like I'm going up against a Blue Eyes player. This ought to be interesting. First duel of the night, and it is going up against Blue Eyes. At least I have a shot going up against this deck. It's cool that I got Parade too, because this is the one that lets me search any card. So I definitely needed this early game. Let's go ahead and pick the middle one for him. Man, the one thing with the Blue Eyes is they're super consistent. So this might be a challenge. Yo, what's up, Yi King? Welcome to the stream. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Hope you all enjoy something a little differently tonight. Just watching the opponent go through their Blue Eyes turn here. See how much they combo off, see what happens. My turn consisted of a field spell play and then the good old T set, one face down and then one monster. Looks like he's going all out. Good thing I have a Vanish. This trap protects all my Ghost Trick cards, so it definitely helps. Ghost Tricks are pretty interesting. So it's kind of a gimmick archetype where they're flip monsters, but they're not flip monsters. All of their effects work when they flip face up. So all the archetype wants to do is flip itself face up and then flip the opponent face down. Kind of a gimmicky control deck that is honestly really slow. It just got power crept. You know, there are a lot of faster control decks nowadays. Subterror being one of those such decks. But hopefully as I play through a duel, you know, you can all get a feel of what the Ghost Trick archetype does. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it is pretty blurry. I can try to take down the brightness a little bit. I don't want to get timed out. Oh, well, I'm making it worse. Is that any better? Yeah, I was hoping to do this on PC with a screen sharing, but I just didn't have time to get everything set up. I wanted to keep it at the usual schedule, so 9 o'clock was the deadline. And I started setting up too late, as always. Yeah, so all I did is turn off my camera's backlight. Oh, looks like the opponent played Chaos Max. Oh, great, it can't be targeted. Well, that's wonderful, and it inflicts piercing. One good thing about the Ghost Trick field spells, really nice, is they keep your opponent from being able to hit your face-down monsters. So this is going to be huge, but I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Time to chain Parade. Parade, chain Lantern. Really awesome interaction here. Lantern negates the attack, but because your opponent declared the attack, you still get to do the search off of Parade. So kind of helps here. Big clutch. Going to be negating the attack and searching any card I want. I know he's going to be swinging in again, so go ahead and get Jack Frost. This is going to flip one of his monsters face down. Again, we're going to chain the Parade to search a card. Jack Frost is going to special summon itself and then flip the opponent's Blue Eyes face down. I guess Ghost Tricks were some of the very first hand traps in a way. Yes, that is exactly the gimmick of Ghost Tricks. You're right. Oh, so that is still attacking and it's face down. I'm confused. But we're going to grab Mary, because whenever you take damage and Mary's in your hand, you can discard it to special summon a Ghost Trick monster face down. Again, we're going to search another card. The opponent's not getting it, so we're going to go Mad Plus off of his attacks. We're going to be taking 1,200 damage here, but that's okay because we will be able to special summon a Ghost Trick. Let's go ahead and prep the next turn by getting one of the trap cards, and my personal favorite, it is the one that keeps your opponent's monsters face down. But yeah, Ghost Trick's kind of a first control deck, some of the very first hand traps. And yeah, they want to flip themselves face up, but they want to keep the opponent flipped face down, so you can kind of control the board state here. We are going to summon Nekomatsume off of the Mary. Now what Nekomatsume does is keeps your opponent in check. So whenever they summon a level 4 or higher monster, it is changed face down. I guess you can read it over on the corner if I actually bring up the card. And now the opponent's going to end. So he went Mad Plus off of his attacks. We only took 1,200 damage, and we are set up for a really decent turn. Starting off, we're going to go ahead and flip up Siren. She mills your Ghost Tricks, and then if you reveal one, you get to either add a spell or trap or flip an opponent's monster face down. We're going to be adding a spell and trap off of this. The only normal spell of the deck, which is Ghost Trick Shot. It's really the only extender the deck has. So it is necessary to set up any kind of combos or boards. You go ahead and flip up Lantern and Jack Frost. Now the level 1s don't have an on-board effect. Again, all of the level 1 monsters are your hand traps, for those of you who don't know. So all they're really good for is getting out your Dullahan. That is going to be a pain dealing with that Chaos Max that can't be targeted. Let's see. Cannot target this card with card effects. All right. Well, that's one good thing about Lantern is it doesn't target, but the rest of my Ghost Trick cards, a majority of them do target. But I think I have a play, and it's going to be risky. We're going to go into Angel, which Angel is kind of the pseudo win condition, but it can also net us a spell and trap as well. Oh yeah, 100% HM. I'm definitely interested in doing a Yu-Gi-Oh stream. I was gonna set up a duel room later on tonight for anyone if they wanted to duel me. I've never set one up before, so that might be a little complicated, but I was gonna try. So you always want to detach your XZ's monster because it's going to get you a card back from the graveyard. Dullahan and Alucard are really good recursion. And then, of course, Angel is just going to search another spell and trap. There we go. So go around doesn't target. Go around is the answer to Chaos Max. During the battle phase, I can flip one of mine up to flip the opponent's face down, or vice versa. So that's going to be really important. I'm going to go ahead and get the Spectre off of here because Spectre, when one of your monsters is destroyed, you can special summon it and draw a card. One of the very few draws the deck really has, or deck thinning that this deck has. So again, Spectre kind of super important, at least in this matchup, when I know my cards are going to get toasted. Then I want my Ghost Trick Link because when I'm going to flip up Doll here in a minute, at the end of the turn, it's going to flip everything down. So I'm going to need a Ghost Trick monster face up, which is great because Link monsters can't be flipped face down. So this is about to be huge. I just hope it works out. The opponent does have a face down I'm a little worried about. And then we have to pop off the shot here because that's the only way to get my Doll flipped up. One cool thing about Ghost Trick Shot is you can add a Speller Trap with Angel, and then when you add that Speller Trap and discard Dullahan, if you add Shot, you can just simply summon the Dullahan again and then get another Angel. So it does kind of combo off. A very neat interaction here is Ghost Trick Doll. So when she's flipped face up, during the end phase of the turn, you change as many face-up monsters on the field face down, and then you can special summon a Ghost Trick up to the number whose level is less than or equal to. Pretty nice. If this monster is not negated when it's flipped face up, the effect always goes off. Something really neat. You know, the opponent can't negate this during the end phase, like just now. So it's resolved already. I don't have to worry about it. And even if she leaves the field or I use her for anything, will still trigger. So super important knowing that. About to show off the deck's rank 2 boss monster, which again, really awesome in a link format. And I'm about to demonstrate what is so great about it. Ghost Trick Succubus can honestly lock a zone. So kind of a budget Kashtira deck, if you will. Because she can destroy a monster whose attack is less than or equal to all of your Ghost Tricks. And then if she does, that zone is locked as long as you control a Ghost Trick monster. So this is very huge. Now my opponent doesn't have an EMZ. So no extra monster zone for my opponent. And Ghost Trick Festival doesn't have any link arrows pointing up. I just locked my opponent out of link summoning. Now it's not hard to get out of this lock, but it is a pretty nice lock that I do like to demonstrate. Moving on with the turn, we're going to go ahead and get another Angel because we do want another spell and trap. Note, with a Ghost Trick Succubus's effect, you don't have to have her on the field for that zone to be locked. Once you use her effect, as long as you have a Ghost Trick monster, this zone is always going to be locked. Very, very powerful. So with my second Angel, I'm going to go ahead and get another Speller Trap. And we're going to get more recursion off of that Dullahan. Really awesome about the Ghost Trick monsters. They are once per turn, but it's a soft once per turn. So you can constantly rinse and repeat the effects, which is really powerful, especially in modern Yu-Gi-Oh! When everything is about advantage, advantage, advantage. You go ahead and get that copy of Shot back. Obviously, I run a 60-card pile. I just want to use all of the Ghost Trick cards. But Shot, you always want to run at 3 because you always want to see it. I'm going to go ahead and play the other field spell. Parade lets you get any card, but it also keeps your opponent from taking damage. Mansion is the big field spell that's going to be able to let us attack. and attack directly at that because we have Festival on the field. So we're going to go ahead and move into our battle phase. I doubt I'm going to see a Mirror Force, but that would be very nostalgic if I did. What's going on? Oh, great. They choose the attack. Well, I should have read my opponent's cards. Hurry to... All right. Well, it looks like I'm going to bite the dust. That was a misplay. I should have saw what my opponent's card did. Well, then. We're going to just go on to the second main phase and pretend I didn't misplay like that. And what you want to do is you want to have your toggle on because Ghostrick Knight, you want to activate in the draw phase so that they're not going to be able to flip up any of their monsters because Doll is going to trigger at the end phase here, as you can all see, and it's going to flip everything face down. Here we go. Even mine, and then I get to special summon. Really huge. Go ahead and get Fairy because we're going to be able to get all of our stuff back off of her. Very important recursion. We don't need to use Vanish. That's what I love about Ghostricks finally having a Link monster. When Doll goes off, all of your stuff's not face down for your opponent just to flip up and attack. Also, you get to have Knight too, because you'll have a face-up Ghostrick. So in the draw phase, you want to switch Knight, and then I'm not a toggle Andy, so I always switch it back to auto. Honestly, the only card I ever toggle on for is Knight, because you always want to activate it in your opponent's draw phase so they can't chain to it. Welcome to the stream, GG. Hello, everyone. We got 9 people. Thank you all for tuning in so much. You are all awesome. This is a different kind of content. We have a blurry Yu-Gi-Oh match. I do apologize for the blurriness. I am taking a look at that now, and I've got to get a new camera. That is no joke. How is everyone doing this evening? How is the week? How is the weekend? I know I was pretty pumped about tonight, and I was pretty pumped about this stream just because it is something new, and I'm waiting on my opponent to do something. And we have the trap. We have the true light. Okay. They're going to be special summoning a Blue Eyes. Seems pretty good. I am having a great day. Thank you for asking. I hope you are too. Oh, with Ghostricks, you always have to believe in the heart of the cards because that's the only way you're winning. Oh, is he going for the Synchro summon? Does he play the Blue Eye Synchro? He might. I don't know. He's got the tuner out. I mean, why else would you normal summon the tuner? What are we going to do? So the idea when the opponent attacks with his Blue Eyes, which they probably will unless they Synchro summon, Ghostrick Go Around can flip up my Ghostricks, which I'm going to pick Fairy. When I do that, I'm going to flip down the Blue Eyes. Fairy's going to trigger off of that, then Fairy's going to flip down this while also setting, and never mind. Looks like my Punic Contact fused into the Blue Eyes Twin Dragon, and it can attack twice. And if it's not destroyed, it can banish it. Okay, well, pretty good. I still think I can get the go-around to trigger off of this one, so I'm not too worried. Ah, going to tribute the Ancient to bring back the Kribo. Okay, so they're going to be able to special summon a Blue Eyes from the grave at the end of the turn? Something like that? Or do they get to add one to their hand? I always get the Blue Eyes support mixed up. Always believe in your draw. You know, it's not over until the last card is played. And I like my chances. You know, dueling with Ghostricks, my life points are always lower than my opponent's. 99% of the time. But I feel like this guy is going for overkill. I don't know. It's like, why are you so overcommitted to playing? Like, save some stuff for your next turn. Still have his EMZ locked. I need to get out another succubus, maybe pop up a few more spots. He's got this Wink Link Karibo, so that would be pretty easy to snipe. Oh, he's not even fighting. Oh, smart player. Yeah, see, people don't want to have a battle phase against Ghostricks because that's when all the effects pop off. He is smart. He's going to drag this out. Well, if you're going to drag it out, you only have 27. The joke's on you. I've got 43 cards left. If it's going to be one of those kind of games, I'm going to win. But it's not going to be one of those kind of games. I hate trying to like out deck the opponent and having them mill. All right, so we have a monster unaffected by card effects. All right. That is stupid. Not that one, but that one is stupid. When did Blue Eyes get so much support? Okay, all right. So the opponent is just drawing the goods. I guess he doesn't know that I can attack him directly, but we're not going to tell him yet. We are going to trigger Fairy, get something back. I don't know what. Ooh, you know, that would really help if I got that back. Yeah, we're going to get the Neko back. That way when he summons level 4 or higher, it gets flipped face down. That's going to help me a lot. And I can only target this Blue Eyes. So technically only has 2 zones open. This is going to be really easy. I think I'm going to actually have this. Like, I don't want to say too much, but I think I have this. When Yu-Gi-Oh! Needed money from their legacy fans. Yeah, no joke. Oddly enough, a few of these cards are more recent. Like, you know, Konami was nice, so we actually got some new support. Siren being one of them, which, fun fact, is the only level 4 of the main deck. I'm going to go ahead and get Dullahan. No. I misplayed. It's okay. Dullahan will still do the thing. We're good. Change of position so we can go ahead and get Nico face up. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this again. Because it wasn't good enough the first time. I had to do it a second time. And we're going to be locking the opponent out of another zone. He has one monster right now that's unaffected by anything, and it can't be destroyed by battle, and I'm not going to hit it because it'll destroy my monster. But he ain't playing nothing else, so I feel pretty confident there. I need to leave a zone open. So now I'm going to go into a third angel, which is a little risky because I won't be able to play into a new one. But I want to deal as much damage as possible, because as long as I have a field spell and Ghostrick Festival, I can attack directly. And so I've got 6,000, 7,400 on board. Trying to think if there's a way I can just go for game, but I don't think I can get game in this turn. So I'll just set up for next turn once again. So I have played a few of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Video games. Yu-Gi-Oh! Eternal Duelist Soul for the Game Boy. That was a huge favorite of mine. And then not only that, but also Legacy of the Duelist was okay. It was the first Switch game for Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I mean, it was okay. But I definitely enjoyed Eternal Duelist Soul because that was like one of the games where you could, what was it? You could actually input the code cards and have those cards in game. So whatever code you had in real life, you could really use. Or whatever card you had in real life, as long as that code went into the game, you could use it in the game. Yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool myself. And then I did have music going. I don't know what happened there. There it goes. Okay. Yep, so everything my opponent did completely worthless in that turn, right? Because I can just attack them directly. It's a shame I can't go for game. Ah! No. Attack directly. Yes, you always want to attack directly. I don't know what I was doing. I was just talking and I wasn't paying attention. I almost misplayed there. I'm going to leave them on 600 life points. Geez, I kind of wish this match was ranked, but it's not. Oh, I don't have anything face down, or I could have flipped it down. All right, so we're going to go ahead and go to main phase 2. I don't think there's anything I can play. Nope, so going to go ahead and go to the end phase. And yeah, that's what we're going to leave it. I mean, I'm feeling pretty confident. The opponent is only on 600. This little thing can get targeted again. And he can't play anything. I have 2 zones of his locked. He's got 3 monsters face down. He can't flip them face up because of night. I mean, he is blue eyes. He can tribute summon, but then, you know, he's just losing. He's losing board. So now he's going to set a spell trap directly from deck. Let's see what he's going to play. I'm not sure like what he's going to go for. Maybe Chaos Form or the Fusion spell. Ah, yep. So he is going for that Fusion spell. He's probably going to pop it right now. Then he can destroy face-up cards up to the number of Blue Eyes White Dragon used for his material. All right, so when he activates this, or when he activates that, I'm definitely going to want to pop this GHOSTRICK Vanish to protect my cards. All right, he's going straight into the battle phase. And he's attacking my Festival. I don't have a Lantern in hand for protection, so I'm going to go ahead and use Festival's effect to tag out. It's going to tribute itself, and then I can special summon 1 GHOSTRICK monster face down. I'm going to go ahead and set Neko Musume, the cat girl. Again, really nice battle phase interaction. So replay is going to happen, and he's going to get to choose a new attack target. When he does, we're going to activate Go Round, and we're going to target 1 face down monster that we control to flip us up, and we're going to flip him down. Oh no, I picked the wrong one. Ah! Okay, it's all right. So we'll pick his target. I made another misplay, but it's okay. Because I'll do GHOSTRICK Retreat. He can't pay the life points, so it's not going to be able to attack anyway. I didn't want to waste that right then. That was supposed to be for that fusion he's got coming up, but oh well. And I am going to be flipping up another one of his monsters because I accidentally picked the wrong effect. Omega Lol. He's still not going to be able to kill me with this one. All right, we're okay. We misplayed. We're giving the opponent the game, but we're not losing yet. Oh, I think everyone bought that Kyber starter deck to get the blue eyes. Like, that was the only way you could get the anime art. And, yeah, everyone wanted that starter deck. That thing sold like hotcakes. And still does. It's still pretty expensive. All right, so we drew into a Siren. That's not going to be any help right now. I really wish I didn't do that. I kind of messed up, but it's okay. We still win this turn. Yep, here we go. Opponent's going to go this. I'm going to do this so he can't destroy my stuff when he fusion summons. And we're going to reveal the Spectre. I don't care that he knows that I have that. So Vanish is really the only protection the deck has, and you reveal a GHOSTRICK monster in hand. And this turn, GHOSTRICK cards you control and then face down monsters you have cannot be destroyed by or targeted by card effects. So pretty nice. Not being able to making them untargetable and then they're not destroyed off of card effects, super important, especially when dealing with that stupid fusion spell. He's going into another Twin Burst. I guess that makes sense because he can attack twice with it. But this time I'm not going to mess up. Yeah, Bujin is super affordable now. I don't know about the Ice Barrier stuff. I know a Structure deck came out, but I don't know, like, was that popular or not? What am I doing? Okay, here we go. We're going to activate Succubus again, and we're going to pop this stupid thing right here. Again, we're just pretty much locking the opponent. They're going to set another Speller Trap again. Another weakness of the Ghost Trick archetype is they have no way to destroy spell and traps that are face up. And Alucard, the rank 3, is the only way to destroy face down Speller Traps. So any Speller Trap heavy deck is really a weakness for Ghost Tricks. I'm going to go ahead and get out another festival to clear my main monster zones. Oh, and I think I still win here because I think I can attack directly. The opponent's not going to be able to play that Chaos form. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip right into the battle phase. And we're going to attack directly. And I think this is going to be game. It is. Let's go. First duel of the night was a win. Welcome to the stream, Nightcore. Thank you for stopping in. How's it going? We won it. We won the first game. Let's go. Now, I'm not going to say much. This is a casual match, but still, it was a win, so I will take that. Oh, yeah, definitely straight fire. Now we're going to go in for game number 2. Starting things off really nice. Nice Lego vibes. I dig it. Yeah, let's go. It was a win. Nothing like winning with your favorite deck. Oh, that was great. Gonna take a water break here for a second. Yeah, that is one thing I can say about Master Duel. Like, a lot of people have complaints about it, but like for the first time, you have access to almost all the support of the game, so you're not limited. Like, that was my only gripe about Legacy of the Duelist. It didn't have all of the cards released in it. Like, for once, we finally have a Yu-Gi-Oh game where everything's released and or releases, albeit, I mean, it's slow, right? Like, I'll admit it is slow. So we have a field spell. We will go ahead and set our Trick or Treat. And man, I did not draw a good hand. So I guess we'll go ahead and set Warwolf. I don't want to lose my Mummy because he gives me that extra normal summon, which is important. I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Another thing about Ghost Trick monsters, so they share the first 2 lines of text, like every monster has it. They can't be normal summon unless you control a Ghost Trick monster. And then once per turn, you can change it to a face down defense position. Pretty cool. It's their gimmick, but not being able to summon unless you already have one, that is a pain, and it definitely slows the deck around. I mean, Konami has printed support that makes it faster, but it's still slow. Oh, definitely download it. You start off with, I think, a pretty hefty amount. They give you like new duelist like reward gems. So right off the bat, you can buy packs. They give you your first starter. I would definitely say Master Duel is friendly to start, more so than most Yu-Gi-Oh games, because it kind of pushes you in a direction and it gives you the, I don't know, the currency, I guess, to at least build one good deck. Now, I'm not saying you're going to build a bunch, but you're going to be able to build more than one. Oh, this is painful. I'm going to have to trigger the trait and hope he doesn't pay the life points. So he's trying to destroy my mansion, which I need. So I'm going to trigger Ghost Trick or Treat here. And what it does is it either negates and then flips this monster face down at the end of the turn, or the opponent can pay 2,000 life points to flip it face down. But this boss monster has a quick effect. What's going on? What's he doing? Is he going to pay? Oh, he's just going to negate it. Oh, okay. Jeez. That's a crazy boss monster. Okay, so I'm going up against Dark World. I don't know if I'm going to win this one or not. My Warwolf would trigger, but I don't have anything set face down, so he's not going to be dealt any damage at all. I'm just getting my whole board wiped. All right. Oh, and he's a Brandon? Oh, he's a Brandon player. Okay. We got branded. Branded. Yeah, definitely has a solid tutorial. I thought it was pretty refreshing. I did not mind it at all. I thought it was pretty nice. Gonna be setting Fairy here. This is all we can do. This is the pinnacle of Ghost Trick gameplay right here. That first match was a fluke. This is solid gameplay. Like, this is what you pay for right here. Set 1 pass. This is real Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can only get it right here on this channel. Ghost Trick gameplay. Not really, but I guess that was an over-exaggeration. Really? And you top deck Regeki? Like, you play all that, and then you top deck Regeki. Like, why do you even need that staple in your deck? Well, he is attacking, so I guess I can use Lantern here. Get a free body on the field. That's something. Unless he's going to do that quick effect thing again. Oh, yeah. I hate quick effects. All right. Well, we're going to be 1 for 1. I guess that's not bad to start it off. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, Regeki is a board wipe if you run like 30-something monsters. Yeah, level 5 and 6 monsters require 1 tribute, and then 7 and up require 2 unless specified otherwise. I mean, there's a few monsters that require more tributes, but usually it's 2. And then, yeah, 5 or 6 take 1 tribute. XZ's monsters, they're different, and then all the summoning mechanics. We're just letting the opponent combo off here. We got the Bestial Druis Worm, so we got a meta player. I don't know, is Bestial meta? I think it's pretty meta right now, right? Like every deck is pretty much on the Bestial engine. I bet the cards are on Master. Like, I'm assuming the Prediction Princess cards are on Master Duel. I'll have to look. I don't have any of the good crafting materials, so if like there's a bunch of URs in the deck, I wouldn't be able to make it. Yeah, no problem, HM. And I would definitely be down to try to give you like a crash course in Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't tell you I can teach you the game in one sitting because it's just way too complex. But like I can give you the Bakugan basics, right? Like that level of basic gameplay. Yeah, so synchros, you need a tuner, and then yeah, the levels have to add up to the monster and then meet any other requirements they might have. I'm gonna go ahead and try to play this field spell, but I mean the opponent is just wiping me out. Honestly, I should scoop, but you know, Mama didn't raise no quitter, so I'm not gonna quit. I'm just gonna keep playing. It's also the other downside of only playing an archetypal deck is if the archetype doesn't have answers, like you're just gonna lose, right? And that's just how it goes. The opponent's probably gonna play Lube now. We're gonna get some Lubellion. No, I'm not gonna continue my main phase. I thought Lubellion was coming. Or did he? Oh, I see. He tributed off of that. Okay. No, I mean we still lose, but it's all good. No worries. Oh, you don't play Master Duel? You should give it a try. Like, if you're at least familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh!, I think you should give Master Duel one try. Fair. Yeah, I guess everything is archetype now. You don't have, like, rogue decks that are just a bunch of mismatched stuff. I mean, like, even, like, Runic, Tier, Branded, for higher Bestia, like the full 9 yards, right? Like, it's still a bunch of archetypes. They're just mashed all together. It's just, is your archetype new enough to have the support or not? Oh, you quit? Oh, that's sad. Why'd you quit? I mean, as long as you make the deck that you like, Nightcore, and just look up, like, take your paper deck like your real deck and then just look up all of those cards and make it. You should be pretty safe. Nice, HM in that tutorial. Yes. Stream officially accomplished the goal. I've got someone playing Master Duel, or at least interested in it, as I am getting wiped. I mean, I can't keep anything on field. Will the torture end? Will my opponent just put me out of my misery? Come on. Dude's just taking out every single card. I'm literally 0 for 0. Nothing in hand and nothing on field. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is getting pretty expensive. Like all the drama over the bonfire, like man, I get Pyro decks haven't had any support, but the fact that that bonfire is like 100 something on pre-release is ridiculous. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh has never seen those kind of prices, like a pre-release over $100. I don't know. I think it's getting crazy. Yeah, Rush Duel isn't released in the TCG. On that note, are we going to get like a new generation of Yu-Gi-Oh, or is Western Yu-Gi-Oh dead? Like I know we have the TCG and we'll probably always have that, but like where's the anime at? Like I know like Yu-Gi-Oh 7s aired around the world, but I don't even think do we get that in America? Like is Yu-Gi-Oh even like an anime? Like is it even a show anymore, or is it just a card game in the West? I would like do I even play anything right? I don't even play anything. I let my opponent kill me. And we just take it here and just go on to game 3. Hey, I commend you if you played through 2019. Like that was a crazy time. And yeah, the game is way too fast. That's why, like, for tonight, I'm just on casuals playing Ghost Tricks. I figured, like, I would have 1 or 2 games I won, and then obviously some I would lose, like just now. This Dark Ward player destroyed me. Wow. Okay. So I won against Blue Eyes and then lost against Dark World. Going into game 3, let's see what happens. Oh, HM, you were like tail end of 5Ds and then right at the start of Zexel then, because the Boojins came out with the Ghost Tricks, I think, or at least that same time frame. And then Iceberry and Worms, I think those were later 5Ds decks. So that's pretty cool. Battling Boxers too. I know some of the support came out with Ghost Tricks. Because I remember seeing both of those cards when I was pulling for my original Ghost Trick deck. That's pretty awesome. I guess we were into Yu-Gi-Oh! Around the same time. All right, we opened up with a hand full of monsters. We got Skeleton for the mill, Doll, Witch for a little control, and we got 2 hand traps. So I'm going to go ahead and set this Doll and hope for the best. Hopefully my opponent will attack her, and then I'll get to flip all of their stuff down and special summon a monster for the follow-up. Haha, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it definitely doesn't need another mechanic, but I would like to see a continuation of the anime. Like you have to keep the Yu-Gi-Oh franchise branched out in the West. I don't know if a card game is going to be enough to do it because even Magic the Gathering has different streams of multimedia, especially through like Star City Games and Fireball and TCG Player and all of that. Like they have a lot of promotion. So Yu-Gi-Oh could still use its anime. I'm waiting to see what'll happen. Maybe this year or next year. And it looks like we're going up against a pinned player. A ritual deck. Okay, ritual pendulum. We got an oath dragon. Oh, yes, the pendulum. Yeah, you know, if the same people who handled Yu-Gi-Oh! Handled Bakugan, it would have been a whole different story, right? We probably still have the TCG. But I guess Konami is responsible for the actual distribution, right, of the trading card game. All right, starting off with a pendulum summon. Levels between 2 and 8. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You can pendulum summon ritual monsters? What? What? Since when? Since when? Now I know you had to ritual summon that. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so it can be Pidgeot's. Okay, alright. My opponent had me losing my mind for a second. Okay. Well, it's about to be flipped face down. The joke's on you. I don't want to use Jack Frost here because Doll's already going to flip it face down. So I'm actually going to take the damage, and then I'm going to use Mary to special summon a Ghost Trick monster. That way I have something on board. And again, I'm going to go for my searcher. So the level 3 Zhangxi actually searches a Ghost Trick monster up whose level is equal to or less than the number of Ghost Trick monsters face up. Of course, when you flip him face up. So for example, if I flipped him up right now, I could get a level 1 Ghost Trick, and then that goes up to the number of Ghost Tricks that I have. Welcome to the stream, Dry Bones. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I got the whole Baku crew coming in. Thank you all for the support, and thank you all for joining me again for some different content. By the way, chat, let me know, what is this like? I mean, do you all enjoy different content? Is it something you want to see more of? Oh, Marcus, thanks for tuning in, bro. Hello, got a work buddy. Just vibing in some card games. I haven't heard of Bay tournaments in the West, actually. I don't know. Of course, I don't really keep up with Beyblade. At this point, I should, right? Considering Bakugan is becoming a carbon copy. All right, so the opponent is going full combo main phase 2. Looks like he's got that Electromite. Supersonic, I'm not sure. Would it cause you any problems, or would there be a problem if you left your stream going while we played? I don't know if I would really have a problem on my end or not. Well, I'm glad I could do that for you, HM. Welcome to the Master Duel rabbit hole. I hope you enjoy it. The good thing about my opponent going full combo after the battle phase is I don't have to worry about them doing anything. Hopefully. I say that in spite. Yeah, not a big deal. I mean, I'm going to be talking about it the whole time anyway. And if you have any any inclination of what Ghost Tricks do, then you know what my deck does, so I'm not really worried about it. Again, this is casual and just for fun. Yeah, let's see if I can play through the stream snipe though. I'm interested. That would be that'd be fun later on. I'm a little rusty anyway. My first 2 games I misplayed a lot. And this opponent is just setting up for something big. I can feel it. But chilling though. Chilling on my searcher. We got the Zhangxi here going into the end phase. All right, almost my turn. And we got a doll to resolve. That's right. So that monster's flip face down. And since it was only 1, I only get a level 1. Shoot. I hate when I have to take one of my hand traps away. All right, so I'm going to gamble. I'm going to go ahead and use one of my Specters. Yeah, so TG doesn't have the new cards yet. Goaty, the new Goaty cards, so the Space Fish, they don't have theirs yet. And I'm actually waiting on those because the only other deck I'm really playing, at least in competitive, is Goaty. So I am waiting on that support. But no, they're not in the game yet. Gonna flip up Spectre here and probably just wait. Nope. We're not going to do that. We're actually going to summon Jack Frost. We're going to gamble here. We're going to go into our XZ. So we're going to climb into Angels so we can start searching off some stuff. We really need it. Like, we really do. And I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try to bait out maybe some of his hand traps. So I'm going to use Dullahan's effect to ditch the Jack Frost. And we're going to half the attack of Electromite. Alright, so it didn't have a response to that. That's good. Now we're going to go into our Angel and continue our line. Lego bird up! Yeah, I don't know about the Goatee cards. I think like Phantom Nightmare just had its pre-release, or it's like just now coming out. So the Goatee cards are still relatively new, but yeah, what is it like the Six Samurai, the new Six Samurai support and stuff? All that's out or coming out very soon. I don't know. I try to keep up with paper Yu-Gi-Oh, but Master Duel honestly is more appealing just because of the price point, right? A lot cheaper to enjoy this game than the latter. So we're going to go ahead and search out that Ghost Trick shot. Going to be able to special summon some more bodies, get some extensions, and with Dullahan, we're going to get back Mary. Again, the opponent could deal us some effect damage, and Mary gives us free bodies. I don't want to flip up the Jiangxi yet. We're going to wait. We're going to go ahead and use Shot to get out Dullahan, and we're going to rinse and repeat those effects like I said before. Do I want to change the battle position of a monster? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and use that to flip out Jiangxi. Jiangxi is going to trigger. And I wish I really had a good card to get off of this because I've already used my normal summon for the turn. I have my hand traps, right? Yeah, I've got Lantern and Mary. So we're going to go ahead and get Nikamusume for the follow-up. Hopefully try to get our opponent into some kind of pseudo-lock. Yeah, Pendulum Magicians are nasty. Like, you've got to deal with those suckers quick. If they get board advantage, like, you're going to lose. I know that. That's why I'm trying to, like, really hurry, set up some kind of lock. I was thrown off guard that the opponent flipping Pendulum summoned a Ritual Monster. Like, that is just absurd. I wasn't expecting it. I really wasn't, so that's on me. You know, I was expecting the normal, pin summon 2, go into Electromite, blah, 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 normal this, normal that. But they kind of threw me off guard. That's pretty interesting. So we're going to go ahead and get the Ghost Trick Knight. Dullahan triggers once again to get us something from the grave. We're going to get that Ghost Trick shot. Just keep on recycling our resources until we have advantage. And then I am going to fake a set here. I wouldn't normally set the Ghost Trick shot, but I don't want them necessarily to just snipe the Knight. So we are going to go ahead and set both. I really wish I had a field spell up because then I could attack directly with 4,000. We're going to use Jiangxi, and we're going to go ahead and go into the festival, at least have it out. If the opponent goes to attack it, we'll be able to get out any one of our other Ghost Tricks. I'm not sure how long it'll take you to build a Bujin. It depends on, I guess, what your deck list would be, and it depends on how many URs your deck has. Because I think you start out with limited UR Dust. Because I don't remember what exactly you start out with. All right, so Angel, we're going to go ahead and hit the Electromite. Make sure this isn't going to backfire. No, all right, so we're good. Going to go ahead and deal 1,100 here, and then I don't want to mess with that. Going to go ahead and go to main phase 2. And I don't have anything I can do, so I'm going to go ahead and toggle on for the Ghost Trick Knight, and we're going to end the phase. Because you want the Ghost Trick Knight to trigger in their draw phase so they can't flip summon whatever you have flipped face down the previous turn. Otherwise, Ghost Trick Knight sucks a lot more, but there we go. And then you want to go ahead and switch it to auto. You know, don't be a toggle Andy. Only toggle Knight. Listen to me, duelists. You only toggle the Knight. You don't toggle anything else. Yes, welcome to the stream, PJ. Yeah, the original hand traps. Really? Change of heart? Why is this guy playing these outdated cards? Why are you stealing my stuff? I don't like my stuff getting stolen. No. All right. Well, you have her. What are you going to do with her? Oh, the opponent's going to tribute my stuff. You're not old, Marcus. We're in the prime of our lives. What are you talking about, buddy? It's prime time. Yeah, Bakutek are awesome. I do have those 2 Subterra now. I definitely want to get more. Change of Heart at 2 is kind of scary, but... Alright, what's he attacking? I'm going to go ahead and not opt for Festival, but I'm going to go use GHOSTRICK Lantern here. And I'm going to negate that attack, because I want Angel protected. I don't know if that was a fair trade-off, tributing my monster and his face down for Zanki or Zanki. I think that's Zanki Magician. But whatever floats his boat. I mean, he gets a body on board. I actually think it's at 3. It's like at 2 or 3. I know they took it off of the ban list. I just can't remember if it's unlimited, semi-limited, or... Well, I know it's not limited anymore. Or was it? It's one of the... Like, you're right. It's unbanned. I know that. So we have our protection trap. Going to go ahead and set that. We're going to go ahead and activate Angel's effect. So we're actually going to attach a Ghostrick this time because I can't search, because I can't detach. I'm going to attach Skeleton because it's worthless in this game state, right? Like, it's not going to do anything. I haven't rolled out my Bakutek too much. Honestly, Gavly Anacon's paint was already so scuffed. I was a little bummed about that. Otherwise, still pretty awesome. I need to practice rolling my Tertoniums because I just built a Tertonium Evo deck. All right, going to be playing the Mansion here. We got the field spell up, so we are going to be able to attack directly with the Angel of Mischief. That is going to be huge. And I don't think I'm going to stop there. Oh, I wish I had another level 1. Oh, I do. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to flip Summon Lantern. We're going to summon out our Mary because this is going to get us into our Dullahan. And pretty much going to do the same thing we did last turn, I think. Or the turn when the opponent had Electromite. So the gyms, you have to buy the packs. I suggest going into like deck building, select your precon deck, and then in the card library, search one of the Bujin SRs. So it's going to be like this. It's going to have that little yellow mark right there. If you craft one of those, you'll actually have access to the Bujin pack. And then that Bujin pack will get you all the cards. So you just buy from that one pack of cards, and hopefully you pull the ones that you need. The cards that you don't pull, you can craft. But that's what I recommend. Chat, help me out here. I think I'm correct, right? Like if you craft the SR from the pack you want, like the first time, you get access to that secret pack. And then you can pull cards from that pack, if I'm not mistaken. I have never seen the Bakutek anime. Let me know some platforms I could check that out on. And then for as far as the Legacy show, I watched it all the way up to New Vestroya. I stopped watching after New Vestroya. And I don't think I ever watched Kandalian Invaders and Mectanium Surge. So we are going ahead and searching another spell and trap. Though I don't know what I want here. Let's see what I have face down. I have Shot. I have Vanish. We have the field spell up. So we're going to go ahead and get this one. This is the one where if the opponent doesn't pay 2,000 life points, the effects of their monster are negated. And then split face down at the end of the turn. So that is pretty huge in my opinion. And then for recursion, let's go ahead and get our lantern back to our hand so we can reuse that. That is our battle trap. Very important. We will set that. And because we have our wonderful Link monster and the field spell on the field, I can go ahead and go in for the direct attack. Love this new GHOSTRICK support. Shout out to Konami for finally giving Ghost Tricks a way to answer modern decks with Festival and a field spell. Like the field spells are old, but Festival allowing you to attack directly even if your opponent's monsters are not face down. Yeah, that was a huge game changer for the deck. It just lets it keep up a little more. Do I extend further? What could I do if I did? I'm looking. I don't see that I could really do anything. So we're going to keep the shot face down here. Or do I want to summon out the Nico? You know what? I'm actually not. I'm actually going to use it. And we're going to go ahead and summon that Nico Musume right now. So if the opponent summons a level 4 or higher, it's going to get flipped face down. That's the play. Yes, I would construct it all out, and then even if you don't have those cards, like construct the deck, keep it saved, and then as you play with your tutorial deck and like you just get gems off of solo mode, which I recommend because you get like 200 per chapter, you just build your deck as you go, and then you craft it with all of the rewards you accumulate. That's what I did for Ghost Tricks. It was a lot of sunk in time. But if you play through solo and you just build your pet deck, you do get enough for it. And then mine's a 60 card, so like my entire extra deck is nothing but URs. Except for I think a few. So Nico Musume is triggered here because the opponent did play that Performapal Sorcerer. We're not going to chain anything to her, we're just going to let it get flipped straight down. And then if the opponent goes into the battle phase, we do have the Lantern to help. Do we let Oath Dragon trigger? We do because it's in the Pendulum Zone. I don't think we can negate it. Oh, Monarchs are scary. So, Monarchs destroy this deck. And we got a Scooper. We got some Scoops. He doesn't like Fruit Loops, ladies and gentlemen. He likes Scoops. All right, I guess that's a win. I hate when my opponent scoops. I don't really consider that a genuine win. But, I mean, it's 2-1. That's a pretty good way to start off the night. We're going to keep on going. I really like that. Oh, we got a music ad here. Whoops. Try to get that out of the way. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You actually get the Monarch storyline in the Master Duel solo mode. I thought that was pretty interesting. So the best Bakugan toy line without any nostalgia. Well, so for me, it's either going to have to be like the very first line, so like the B1s, or it's going to have to be Battle Planet. Because I feel like both of those years had the best designs and they really pushed like their respective genre. Like Battle Planet molds made the reboot. They're some of the best designs. I don't care what you say. And then the same for B1. So we're going to end the turn. We got a Ghost Trick Doll. Again, same the way we started out last game. We're going to hope the opponent hits into it and we flip down their stuff. I don't have any hand traps, so I'm going to be taking some damage this turn, it looks like. But, you know, we'll see what happens. There you go. Yep. So use Bujin, craft him, and then you should get a secret pack. And then what you want to do is you want to follow the link into the shop and then open as much of that secret pack as you can, right? And then get your cards, craft what you can, but hopefully you pull what you need, bro. Oh, do we have DM? Do we have Dark Magician? With no monsters left on your side of the field, I summon Dark Magician and attack for game. GG. Oh no, he's really playing. Okay, really going up against. That's funny. Well, the first duel was Blue Eyes. I was wondering when Dark Magician was going to show up. What is that? All right, inflicts piercing. That sucks. It's gonna deal damage equal to my attack. That sucks. But haha, doll triggered. You're getting flipped face down in the end phase, and you don't even know it. I love doll. Ghost Trick Doll is so good for that reason. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so doll's gonna trigger, get a flip face down. Only one monster though, so we only get one. We'll go ahead and waste Jack Frost because it's a little more situational. With Jack Frost, the opponent has to be declaring a direct attack, but with Lantern, the opponent just has to be attacking, so that's important. I do have Mummy, which is going to give me an extra normal summon. That's going to come in clutch here, like right now. So we're going to flip summon Jack Frost. Okay, that could have been anything worse. Yeah, we get it. Dark Magician isn't affected, and now you can special summon one from your graveyard. Okay. It's the Dark Magician! Again. Oh no, he's adding it. Oh, okay. Not special summoning. Interesting. Normally they special summon. Or is it a two-part effect? Oh, no, he's just adding it. Okay. And he had a dark magic attack. Alright. And then he played this. Okay. I don't know what the point of bringing that out was. I don't know, but okay. So we're going to go ahead and summon the Mummy. And Mummy is going to summon Ghoul. Hopefully. The opponent must have something. I don't know what the opponent's going to be playing. Oh, okay. They're going to discard a spell and trap to play said Dark Magician. Man, this guy's going all out on the interruption on my turn. Okay. Yes, so the deck limit is 60 for the main, and then 15 for your extra deck. So the next gimmick is definitely going to be something to do with those peg holes. It's got to be, right? Because the Bakugan have peg holes, and I've been wondering about this like all, what's it called? The whole start of G3. Like the whole time, I've been like, hey, they have peg holes. What's going on? What's going to happen? So yeah, probably going to be something with that. But we're going to use Jack Frost, and we're going to go ahead and link into the festival. Man, I love this card. And we're going to use Ghoul's Effect. Hopefully this is going to bait out any kind of other disruptions or negates the opponent has. But what it does is it adds up all the attack of your Ghostrick monsters, and it puts them on one body. The only downside being that is the only monster that can attack. But when Festival has 0 attack, it helps to put anything on it. So I did put 26. That's pretty good. That is going to make sure Dark Magician can't beat over it. At least the vanilla one. And I will take that. We're going to XZ summon into Alucard. Now, I could use Alucard's effect to destroy this set card, but I'm worried it might trigger something. So I'm not. Instead, I'm just going to go ahead and rank straight up into Angel. And yes, I'm putting her in attack position. I probably should have put her in defense. My bad. We are going to go ahead and do the combo. So we're going to detach Alucard. I will put the next one in the right spot. Oh, we got the Ash. We got Ashed. Come on, man. This is casual. Come on. A trap staple. So the only good traps, HM, and this is my opinion, are like the meta ones. So you got Infinite Impermanence, which it's in the item shop as a special bundle. And then the only other ones are like evenly matched, I think. Yeah, Infinite Impermanence and evenly matched, honestly, are the big ones. Otherwise, you definitely want to run Max C because this isn't the TCG. And Max C isn't banned. So if you can afford the UR Dust, definitely get 3 Ash Blossom and 3 Max C. They're an auto run in any of my builds. So I can't summon anything. I can't use the search effect because I got ashed. I am in a really tight spot here. We're going to go ahead and go to the battle phase, though. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of this rod. I don't know. Can it do anything? You can just special summon it back. That's a pain. And just special summon back the DM. But I guess that's a free 100 damage. So I'll get in the damage while I can. I don't think red button is. I just don't know if people really use it a whole lot. Mainly whenever I'm in ranked, which I'm in Platinum 5 right now, I just see a ton of evenly matched and then infinite impermanence. Like those two trap cards heavily. Yeah, Effect Valor is huge. You know, we got Nibiru. I think Nibiru is okay this format. I think decks are still like highly summoning. Ah, not a super poly. So the opponent's going to be able to fusion summon from my side of the field too. That's going to hurt. Yeah, there goes my whole board. And then I can't tribute Festival now either. Ouch. All right, this is going to hurt. I mean, I guess it's okay, but man, I thought I might actually have had that one. Yeah, I guess I should have led with that. Like 40 card decks in Yu-Gi-Oh are definitely more consistent and they're definitely more meta because you get to your combos faster. You actually draw out what your deck's supposed to do. 60 card pile decks are really just for fun. I think that's if you want like a casual game. But yeah, if you're looking to like really play and put up a challenge, you definitely want to use 40 cards. My favorite number. Oh, see, that's a hard one because until 5 years ago, I was a number hunter and I was trying to collect all of the number monsters. I got quite a hefty collection too. I think I had like 30 something. But my favorite number, I don't know. Let me start this new match and let me think about it. That's a tricky one. That is a tricky one. Huh. Hmm. You know, I don't really know. I've played a lot of the numbers. Number 4, Stealth Krogan, is pretty strong. It's a favorite of mine. I've been using it a ton in my Goaty deck, just as kind of like a tech option when I only have level 4s on the field. It's really cool. I've thought about like building a paper deck around Stealth Krogan just because I like it. So number 4 is a favorite. Before number 4, I played 39 a whole lot. Especially at the start of Zexal before GHOSTRICK, I played a lot of 39, a lot of rank up. So like it was C39, C39 Utopia Ray V, you know, all of those. But you know, when GHOSTRICK came out, I kind of stopped playing numbers and number strategies. For a while, I did tech the number 30 and 31. I think it's the embodiment of crime and then the embodiment of punishment. I used those for a little while too. And those are gnarly too, no lie. All right, so we have some actually good plays here. So we're going to set Mummy, but we're going to use this shot so we can special summon Stein, flip up the Mummy. The Mummy's going to let us summon the Fairy, and then we can go into a level 3, or a rank 3, excuse me, and then we can get a Festival on field. So hopefully at the end of this turn, we can land on... yeah, so hopefully... Sorry, I just had a brain fart there. Hopefully this turn we can land on an Angel, a Festival, the Field Spell, and a Direct Attack for 2,000. That is the dream here. And I don't want to waste Fairy, so I'm actually going to summon the Yukiona, because this is just a body for the Festival. And another reason why I run all main deck, well, I run all the GHOSTRICK cards, but always the reason why I run every name, because they're all situational, right? They all have their reasons. But if it's a name you don't need, you know, you just use it for the link. It's perfect. All right, so hover over one of the SRs. So it's the yellow tab. And then I think it's your L button. And then when you see generate, go ahead and generate that card. And then when you generate that card, you should have access to the secret pack. Like you'll have a little key icon in the corner blip up, and it'll say secret pack unlocked. And then when you get that pack, you want to just use your gems to buy that pack over and over again, and hopefully you get those cards that you need for your deck. If that makes any sense. After this duel, I could actually bring everything up and show you. That would actually probably be better, honestly. But I don't want to give up on this one, even though it's casual. So we are going to go into the angel here. And we already played shot, so we can't get 2 angels out, which is the main combo. And that's a shame, but we can still set up some recursion, get shot back for next turn, and then get in a free 2,000. Go ahead and get what I'm most proud of there is a Royal Rare Ghost Trick Mansion. Actually pulled that before stream. I was crafting everything, trying to foil my deck out. And I can happily say that almost everything at least has a glossy finish, except for the ultra rares. Okay, so what you want to do is go through the solo mode and play through those and just get you some gems. You can buy the master pack, but I think you're going to have a hard time finding the cards you need because the master pack is literally every card in the game, I think. All right, so this is like a suboptimal board. We have a Ghost Trick break here, so if our Angel's destroyed, we can special summon 2 Ghost Tricks with different names face down. That gives us recursion. We have Festival, kind of a tag out trap. And then our Angel for a direct attack. I mean, I think that's okay. Our opponent literally only has a crawler up. So we'll see how this goes. Free 2,000. No, so your gems, you buy the card packs from the shop. So if you go to the shop, you should see like card packs and stuff. And with the secret card packs, you should be able to like get some free pulls. I don't know how it works for new players. Yeah, so after this match, I'll set up a duel room. We'll see how that goes. Just no stream sniping too hard, like. So I don't want this to be like a lightning storm every turn kind of deal. Supersonic, if you're still joining, we're gonna be setting up that duel room. I don't know who wants to go first. That's 2 people who have asked now. We got Supersonic and Austin in the chat who want a duel room. I'm feeling it. Whoa, what happened? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, why? Why do you run this? Why do you run this? Yeah, so I think the duel rooms are 1v1, or can we set up a 2v2? I'm not sure how that all works. I've like literally never set up a duel room before. And you stole my angel. Dude, what is this guy playing? And how did he even take that? What did he do? How did he do that? How did he take my card? I'm so confused, chat. I'm so confused. How did he take my angel? There's nothing. There's nothing played. I'm so confused. Okay, well, that's a bummer. I was reading the chat and I didn't know what happened. Dude's got my angel all of a sudden. Oh! Okay, I'm dumb. I just figured it out, chat. He used Regeki, and then he Monster Reborned my angel. Dude, that's evil. Yeah, real funny. Yeah, so funny. Yeah, we got a jokester. Yeah. That did, I'm not even gonna lie, I got triggered a little bit off of that. Just a little triggered. So Ghost Trick shot's going to flip up the fairy. Fairy is going to be setting our shot back. And then we're going to be flipping some stuff face down. We have 3 set cards. So Ghost Trick Fairy, once the set effect triggers, you then get to set monsters your opponent controls up to the number of set cards you have. Oh yeah, that's a trap monster. So it goes back to the spell and trap zone. That's funny. All right, now those are flipped. And we're going to go to the battle phase. And attacking directly because of that good old field spell, getting in some more damage. And we're going to go to main phase 2. And we're going to go into another angel. We're going to do the... I guess this is the deck's main play. Like, this is the main function. You know, you just keep ringing up your Xyz monsters and angel. You search, recycle. And then, again, try to control your opponent. Obviously, we're going to go for Ghost Trick Knight here to keep my opponent flipped face down. Plus, he stole my card, and I hate opponents that take my cards. I don't like those strategies. It makes me feel bad when I see my sleeves over there. What do we want back in our hand? I guess we'll take the Stein, because if Stein deals damage, you get a spell or trap. That might be good as a follow-up on the play there. We're going to flip Fairy back down because she's not really good face up for obvious reasons. And we toggle on, which I was already toggled on. Bad me. All right, intense gameplay. This one, I don't want to jinx it because I jinxed it last time. I said I had it in the bag, but this time I might. It just depends on my opponent's 3 cards right here. We knew he had the crawler, so he's going to be special summoning this bad boy. What is it, a level 2? Not too worried about it. It does have a 2100 booty, so it is a good wall. Don't know if I'm going to be getting by that. But we'll see. He can't flip up his other monsters, so that limits him. He can tribute summon, though. Really depends on what he's playing. I don't know what he's playing yet. He's only played spells and then the 1 crawler. Which, why would you wipe my board without a follow-up? Alright, he is playing the Kawaki Miru Drago. Oh, it's Drago! Can I get a Drago in the chat? We have Drago on stream. We have Drago. Oh, he's going straight into battle phase. What is he attacking? Yeah, it is. It's an Aqua's... Well, it's wind, but it does definitely Lux Aquas. He's going to destroy his own card? He is. Why? What is my opponent? Is my opponent throwing right now? What was that? It would be the alternate universe Drago, 100%. I have no idea what my opponent did that turn. Like, that was just weird, but okay. You know, whatever. So we're going to keep things going the same with Shot, which is going to be targeting our Aliu card. Oh, no. I hate when people do this. This doesn't negate. Oh, he's going for the field spell. Haha. So I'm going to chain Vanish, and by revealing a Ghost Trick card in hand, well, a Ghost Trick monster in hand, my Ghost Trick cards cannot be destroyed by or targeted by card effects this turn. That also works for my face-down monsters. So he just lost a card, and I still get Alucard. Which, by the way, Alucard backwards is Dracula. Irrelevant fact. And then we're going to change the battle position of Fairy. Now, Fairy's going to trigger and let us get something back. The only problem is whatever Fairy sets does get banished when it leaves the field. So we did lose our second shot that time, but we get to flip stuff down. We're going to go ahead and turn that crawler back into a set trap. what are we going to do now? We go ahead and summon out another angel, I guess. That works. Kind of sucks having the opponent have one of our angels. Number 34, Terabyte. I remember that one. It takes 3 level 3 monsters, and then once per turn, you can detach your material to take control of 1 level 4 lower monster, or something like that. I used to use that number too in this deck, coincidentally, because it was a rank 3. So we're going to be searching another spell and trap with Angel. Discard Alucard. I don't know what my opponent's going to be running, but I feel like we need to go ahead and get the monster negate. My opponent's on low life points, but this might actually be game. I do have game on board. We're going to get the festival back. Set this in case my opponent has any funny business. But then we're going to go ahead and use Fairy for the festival, and then go in and attack directly for game with my 2 angels. No, you're not stupid. Trust me, I get my cards mixed up all the time. It's easy to do when there are literally thousands and thousands of cards. Oh, scoop! We got another scooper. We got lots of scoops. Okay. It's time for a duel room. Who's ready to go against the master of tricks, the ghosty with the roasties? Duel room. Create room. What's this? All welcome. Sure. Max occupancy. What do we got? How many people want to spectate? How many people do I have watching? 8? Okay. Well, let's make it, I don't know. What, 20? Is 20 a safe number? I'll just say 20. I don't know if that matters. Are we running a Forbidden and Limited, guys? How casual are your decks? That's okay. You could use the tutorial deck. It probably would have a shot against mine. Standard ban list? Alright, so standard. Very long. Is very long okay? Standard. Yeah, Maxi is good in Duel. I was about to say Duel Links. In Master Duel. Life points. 8,000, obviously. And I guess all that on? Yeah? All that's on? Are we cool with all that being on? Yeah, so my deck follows the TCG ban list too. I mean, pretty easy to do when literally all of my cards are Ghost Tricks. Okay, so I'm going to create the room now, I guess. Why? I've never done this before. All right, there's the room ID. I guess that's what everyone needs, right? I'll do a password. Oh, we have Supersonic here. Okay. Is that someone or is that no one? PJ's updating, no problem. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm so confused. Oh, I see. I gotta select a deck. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm so slow. I'll bring up the ID. Don't worry. Let me just get my deck in here. Okay. All right. And room details. Here we go. Let everyone jump on right quick. Yeah, 60 card pile Ghost Trick. I was serious about being a fan. Like, Ghost Tricks are my thing. I want to be the #1 Ghost Trick player. I use all of the cards available to the archetype. Every time new support is printed, I rework the deck to ensure I get maximum playability out of all of the cards, even the garbage ones. No rush, everyone. I hope you don't mind. Just waiting on members to join in here. I want everyone to be in and piled in. And I guess I'll just take turns dueling everyone. I don't really know how to select who goes first or all that. I mean, is everyone pretty casual about how it goes out? Guess I could just go down the line of entries. So it takes 30 CP per card. But as long as you craft the 1 SR, you should get that pack. Oh, okay. So let me close this one out. I see that. All right. So I'm going to make a new duel room. Max occupancy. We're just going to do 2. So we'll do 2 people at a time. That'll be just me, and then, we'll all take turns, I guess. And then everything else is the same. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that should be a little easier. And then here we go. So that is the new ID. I don't think it'll change, so I'll show it off after every duel. And then let me know when someone's in. I'll duel them. It'll be best of 1. Jump out, let someone in, and we'll just cycle through. How does that sound for everybody? That cool? First time setting up a duel room, my bad. So whoever wants to go first, all right. Austin, let's go. Going to be starting the duel right now. First up is Austin. See how this goes. Hopefully I don't get crushed too much. Good luck to you as well. You won the coin flip. That's a positive. Oh, my weakness going second. I am in trouble. Aha. All right, I am interested. Let's go. Real duel here. It's not so I mean, it's casual, but it's not so casual. It's casually casual with a side of casual, but not. It's a conundrum. I guess that's what it's like dueling Ghost Tricks. What? Oh, snap. All right, all right. The white deck. Okay, okay. I dig it. I am down. All right, we got some next turn setup. He's got the OG Skull Servant, the Prince, and the Lady in the Grave. All right, all right. Digging the style, digging the style. So what do we want to do, chat? What do we want to do? Man, things are a lot different when it's like this. So we're going to go Fairy. Go ahead and activate our shot. Shot's going to special summon that Nikamasume. We're going to want that Nikamasume, but not for the reason you think, because the White Mare's levels are all going to be too low for her to actually trigger. But we got that Fairy. Fairy's going to set the shot. Oh. Oh, we got a response. Oh, no, I guess not. Thought we had a response. And then we're going to change the battle position of this white princess. Now it's face down. Next up, we're going to go into the So Cute boss. Nice, HM. I'm glad you might have enough for it, man. Awesome. Build the Boojin. Boojins are pretty cool anyway because they all represent one of the GX characters. I always thought that was pretty cool. All right, so we're going to use GHOSTRICK Succubus to go ahead and climb up into the Angel. Going to be searching some stuff. I don't know what he's got. He's got a whole hand of cards. The graveyard is stacked up. Going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. But we're going to go for the lock. We are going to go for the lock. So we're going to drop Neku. You got the kitty cat. But do we want to, though? Or do we want the field spell? So I'm not going to have a way to get out another monster. Shoot. Okay, you know what? We're going to get Parade. He might destroy it, and if I lose field advantage, I want to be able to build it back up. So I'm going to play it safe. I'd rather play it safe than sorry. And then we're going to go... See, that's the only downside to Parade, is your opponent doesn't take any damage. So honestly, it's a dead turn as far as the battle phase. But we're going to end it right there. We're going to see how it goes. Axel, welcome to the stream. Man, I love GHOSTRICK. You have no idea. Been playing this game since release. And I think it's been like over 10 years now. Like, this is how old the deck is. I know obviously it's had recent support, but crap! I forgot to toggle on. Okay, oh wait, no, I didn't get the knight. Okay, we're good. I forgot what I was doing. I forgot the play. I'm just talking. Flip, indeed, but I'm not flipping right now. He's linking into the Nightmare Phoenix. Okay. All right. I see you. Gonna discard one, target one spell or trap, pop it. Gonna pop the Parade. That's fine. The better play would be to pop the shot, in all honesty, because the Parade's keeping him from losing the game because he's not going to take any damage. So honestly, with his Phoenix, I would pop the face down. That's just me. I'm interested to see what he'll do, but I would pop the face down. He is going to target the Parade, so I can deal him damage now. I will take that trade-off. Leave my shot alone and take out the Parade. That's fine. Back row not removed. That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised. I thought he was so going to snipe out the shot. But he went for the Parade. Sweet. I like this deck. It's pretty interesting how it all like shuffles through the graveyard. Strategies that just like use your graveyard as a second deck I've always found interesting. Probably why I like GHOSTRICK so much, because their level of conversion, or not conversion, recursion is awesome. Yeah, the hand trap is worrisome, and he's getting a stacked graveyard. So I know when he finally pulls out that King of the Skull Servants, he's probably going to go for the OTK. That thing's going to be massive. Oh, yeah. Here it comes. Here comes the King of the Skull Servants. Well, he's got to banish 3 for it. It's still going to be big. Oh, yeah. There we go. 5K. Going for the Skull Servant OTK. All right, so he's going to special summon it. So I do have Mary. I can get a body on the board. I have Lantern to stop 1 attack. Luckily, the Phoenix can't get over Angel. It's going to go in with the King of Skull Servants, so I'm going to play the Lantern here. Oh, yeah, no. I want to play the Lantern. I want to negate that attack. Definitely want to negate the attack. All right. Sweet. Okay, so attack negated. That's huge. By the way, I want to thank the chat. I want to thank all the viewers for joining me on this Yu-Gi-Oh live stream. I know I've said it quite a few times, but really cool to just have so much support. I really appreciate my regulars and anyone who stops in. Streaming is relatively new to the channel. This is only my 4th one, believe it or not. So I am very happy to have it be a part of the new content. And now we have a multi-negate on board. Huh. All right. All right. So once per chain, when your opponent activates a monster fed, you can make this card lose exactly 800. And if you do, negate it. And he's got 24. So he has 3 negates on board right now. Wah. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? Well, I'm going to try to activate Angel first off. Is this once per turn? Once per chain. That is ridiculous. All right. Well, it's okay. He only has 3 negates, so if we can burn through his negates, we might have this. But his follow-up is going to be intense. I'm just like looking at his grave here. He still has a Mizuki. So it's not like he's playing conservatively, and I appreciate that. But yeah, it's going to get scary. I know it's going to get scary here in a minute. So he did negate that. So we're going to flip up the lantern here. Shoot. Oh, the pain, the agony, and the despair. I was going to go into a Dullahan and half his attack further, but I don't want to waste my Mary in case he deals me some damage. So I'm going to use Lantern, and I'm going to go into Festival. All right, so now we have Festival out. We're going to go ahead and activate Shot. And I really want this shot to go off, but I think this is the one he's going to negate. He's not. All right, perfect. So we want Succubus out here. Because if anything, I want to burn through all of his negates and use them all up. All right, so now we're going to go into another Angel. Will do, Nightcore. I'll definitely stop by the Discord when I get done. I'm going to use this Angel to search another card. I think here what I want to do is get the field spell. Nope. He's going to go ahead and negate this one. Smart play. Nice. All right. So he's going to go ahead and shut off my second Angel. You can definitely tell he's been watching me tonight. He knew that my second search is the important one. The first search just gets me my second one, but the second one's what I really go for. So I appreciate that. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and take Doll. And we're going to set Doll face down. That's some plan B right there. If he attacks into it, it's going to flip all of our stuff down. We're going to go to the battle phase. And does this have any kind of battle effects? No. All right. So we're going to be attacking into it. Get in, I guess this would be 3,200 attack if it goes through. So I did go to Walmart recently. I found the Wave Through 3 cores. I did record that. I've got like 25 seconds of footage. I'll probably be turning into a short at some point. But no, I don't really have any. What did he just do? Okay. Oh, the battle trap. All right. Yep. But I will be having that short out. No, I don't have any full-length hunt videos, though. Duel Links content? Well, I would have to download the game. I don't have it. But I could probably bring it up on my tablet. That's all I have for this turn, man. That opponent is doing pretty good. And pretty intense. Oh, banish 10, draw 2. We got one of the pots. Which, fun fact in Master Duel, I think all of the pot cards have been limited to 1 now. Surprisingly enough. They've really killed the consistency of those spell cards.
Just taking a water break again. And Mothman. All right, got a little danger splash. Well, he can go into a Synchro 7. I think that's what? That's the zombie Synchro, right? It's 7. Yeah, so I was gonna put that out tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be working on those Wave 3 core unboxings, an individual video for each, and then a short video for each as well, kind of stacked the next week with content for everyone to watch. Because I knew Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't gonna be for everybody, right? Like obviously all of my subscribers aren't gonna watch Yu-Gi-Oh, so I definitely want to keep the Bakugan content coming. Don't worry, this is still obviously a Bakugan channel, right? Hey, Spin Master, don't get scared. Just because I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh, I still want to promote Bakugan. It's just this is another passion of mine that I want to share with my subs. Love Yu-Gi-Oh. Shout out to Konami and the Ghost Trick archetype. You never know, right? Yeah, so the skills with Duel Links kind of throws me off, but I did play Duel Links from the release. And then from the release all the way up until the very first Merrick Wing Dragon of Ra event. After that, though, I didn't really play because I lost my account and I couldn't get it back. And I didn't want to start from square one. Man, that was crazy. So I went for this. I've never seen this before. Banish it. Ouch. Okay, so killer removal. And it's a negate. Dang, okay. I'm not gonna admit defeat here. We're gonna tribute. Ah, what? Ah! Oh, well, all right then. GG's. I didn't even know what happened. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, that was a sweep. Good game, Austin. All right. Next up, whoever wants to play. Here are the room details. I don't know who's next, but go ahead and jump in, and then I will join you. Yes, Austin, good game. Man, you just blew me out of the water. Love the turn you waited on my second Ghost Trick Angel effect. You popped it. That was a pivotal point right there. Congratulations on that one. So here is the room ID. Yeah, console game for G3 would be cool, but I still haven't played Champions of Vestroia yet. All right, so hold on. Before I set this up and duel again, I want to kind of help HM in the chat here. All right, so if you go to your shop, no, wait, deck. All right, because you want to know about crafting. You go to just edit deck, I guess, right? And then you have this. So if you hit, well, I don't know if you're like on Switch or not, but however you bring up this menu, like your sub menu, which is I guess it's gonna be hard. This right here, this little plus sign. Well, it's the plus for me. I'm not sure what it would be for you, but your sub menu can let you dismantle your extra cards, lets you dismantle selected cards, and then you can also test out your deck. You can also batch generate cards not owned as well. So you have all of that. I like dismantling all the extra, so I'll click it. Because what this does is it dismantles all of your cards down to 3 copies, and it'll leave 3 basic, glossy, and royal, which is pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and just do that. I don't think that really made me anything. But yeah, that dismantles all of your extra cards. And then if you actually want to go in and like dismantle all of them, so I'll just find one I don't really need one of. What's this? Speedroid. You just select it, dismantle, 3 copies, boom, it's gone, and then you got your CP. I have been playing this game since the release, so yeah. And last, I don't normally buy things. I've bought a few decks through the game. I've sold most of the ones that I've bought, but it's actually not that much. Like I've seen Yu-Gi-Oh streamers and players, they have numbers off the charts. I use most of my stuff trying to foil out my deck here. As you can all see, I have quite a bit of glossy finished cards. So that's where a majority of my dust goes. But that is a crash course in dismantling. Now back to the duel room. Oh, I still have one. Okay. So it doesn't close it when you leave. That's cool. All right, who's up for a duel? Chat, we got the room ID right here. Austin just wiped the floor with me, so that's proof I am not a good duelist. Like this deck is not super good. Like I'm not like a top meta player at all. Just a normal guy playing some chill games. Austin, that Skull Servant was pretty cool. Yeah, Supersonic, no problem. Sorry about things taking too long. I'll definitely have the duel rooms open next time a little sooner. I guess I could have timed things out better, man. That's my bad. Definitely apologize about that. Well, I mean, GHOSTRICK is pretty rogue, right? All right, so PJ, you're trying, but it won't let you enter. Okay, so I'm going to disband this one. Or, I'm hitting the wrong button. I'm going to disband this one. And then I'll create a new one. How about that? Make that easier. So disband, yep. And then we're going to make a new one. 2 people, standard, yada, 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 all that good stuff. Here we go. New duel room and details. There we go. Yeah, Supersonic, have a good week. I will see you around on the channel. It's good night for me, though. It is 10:53 p.m. where I'm at. But either way, thank you for stopping in and thank you for the support. Yeah, time differences. That's the one thing about my stream times. Is that you, PJ? Or nah? Oh, okay, awesome. All right, we're gonna start out the duel. Let's go. Ah, okay. I was thrown off a little bit. I was like, wait, what? Not that I have a problem queuing in against a stranger, but I was trying to play with chat right now. So fair warning though, like so far things have been going good, but I do not have the best service or Wi-Fi, so I'm surprised I'm able to keep all of this going so well. Oh snap! I want a corn flip. I'm going first. Haha! Ghost Tricks need that extra setup over the first draw. Oh yeah, see, I said something and I jinxed it. This is what I was worried about. Are we gonna get the dreaded connection error? Yeah, it happens sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna try again on my end. Right when I say something. What are the chances? Move the camera a little bit, get that little better angle. All right, there we go. Hopefully everyone is having a good night, evening, morning, wherever you're at in the world. Hope you're all doing great. Everyone is feeling fantastic. To be honest with you, it is pretty fun rocking these ghost tricks. What can I do to help, PJ? Do you want me to pull out of it and make another room? I definitely want to try to set something up. You can host it? All right, no problem. Go ahead and host it, and then just drop the I guess drop the ID in a chat, or send it to me on Discord DM if you're in the Discord. Now I'll go ahead and disband my room. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Enter a room. You'd think I would be faster at this, but I'm not. I am on Joy-Cons, by the way, for anyone wondering. All right. I'm in. Here we go. It's time to duel. Oh, wait. How does it go? It's time to duel. Yeah, that's right. Nice. That's 2 people now. Nightcore is downloading Master Duel. Yes. Wow, that's that. You know, it's kind of crazy to think about that you two are in the future actually watching the stream, which is like behind you a day. It's really crazy when you think about it. It's like a shadow game for real. Ah, what is going on? Why? Why is there server error? Try again. Do you want to just try later then, PJ? Because we can totally try to do it later. Maybe someone else could pop in. Yeah, all right. No worries, man. It's all good. It happens. See, I was worried about connection issues. Like, I thought about that before stream, but like, I mean, it was working. I don't know. So Supersonic's gone. PJ's having server errors right now. Austin, if you're in chat, you up for another game? You want me to make another duel room? Anyone? Or is it back to casual matches? All right, Austin's up for game 2. Let's go. Gonna make another duel room. All right, PJ, have a good night, man. Thank you for stopping by and watching the stream. I will definitely try to hook up later on a Discord or something. We will try to get up a match, try to figure out this duel room thing. But yeah, definitely have to play later. Regardless, thank you so much for the support and thank you for watching. Oh, wait. I have to actually show the room number, right? So here is the new room number. Yeah, it is a lot of information, HM. And Austin, you play whatever you want to do. You can play the same deck or you can play a different one. I'm totally cool either way. I am definitely all up for the surprise. Yeah, you could totally win. I mean, as soon as you're ready, I'm definitely down for a duel. I guess I should leave that up. While I have the room ID number up, when someone joins, just let me know because I can actually see when someone joins the room while I have this up. Yeah, I will say Yu-Gi-Oh has a ton of rules. You know, there is a ton of stuff to learn, and as far as like a local setting, even you have to learn it pretty quick to know what's going on. Oh yeah, there is a ton of rules, and not just that. Like there's rules on rules. I mean, the whole chaining, like trying to explain chaining to someone is so much more complicated than like teaching someone a counterspell in Magic. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have like that many levels. Pretty much, yeah. Complicated rock paper scissors to the max. It's just like layer after layer after layer of ruling, right? Yeah, I would take double coring in Bakugan over over chain links. I believe I'm still learning the Victor phase in Bakugan. Like the phases of Bakugan are a little confusing, just because I don't really know like when you play your cards and when you can play your cards. Like from the perspective of a turn, right? Yeah. So there is a stack in Bakugan, but I think it operates slower or differently than an actual chain. Oh, wait, didn't see. All right, here we go. There we go. It would be Gen 2, probably. Magic the Gathering's fun. I've played it. It's pretty cool. I have a few decks. I had someone, they proxied me out a deck. The thing is awesome. I actually want to play it sometime. Like I have so many ideas for the channel. I forgot to I was talking, I forgot to hit go first. Okay. All right. No worries. All right, Austin coming in with a deck that he's had for a while. I am interested to see this one then. Let's see if my Ghostricks can win. And HM Warrior, you're ready. All right, bro, you are next up in the gauntlet. I don't even know if I call it a gauntlet. Maybe it's a gauntlet of like sunshine and rainbows. And why is there no response from the server? All right, gonna try this again. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Like it worked that one time and now it's being a pain. I feel bad I couldn't connect to PJ. All right, here we go. Going first. There we go. Joy-Con. Yeah, HM, I'm down. Definitely. You're definitely joining in this duel room. There's no getting out of it. All right, so I'm starting things off. Let's go. We're going to play our field spell. Gotta love that Royal Rare Ghost Trick Mansion. Just total flex. I can't believe that actually got crafted. I'm so lucky. Anyway, moving on, we're going to set that Zhangxi. And we're going to set Scare. Scare's a trap I haven't seen a whole lot of tonight. What it does is you can target any number of face downs you have, flip them up, and then you can flip your opponents down up to the same number. So pretty awesome in my opinion. Yeah, HM, no warrior, no worries. After this duel, I will make a new room and I will bring up that code for you. Blah, I can't speak. Ooh, Numera. Okay, all right. Got a Zexal construct. ZW, ZS, Zexal. Okay. Is this some number 39 vibes? Should have crossplay. I mean, we'll find out in a few minutes. But I'm pretty sure it does because Master Duel's on PC. Nice. That's awesome. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and let him go into the XZ summon. We're going to want to use Scare to flip those down. But only after he does it. And then let's see. He's going to gain 5 and draw a card. So that's pretty bad. That's going to give him card advantage. All right, here he goes into his XZ summon. This is what we want to flip down. Number 39, Utopia. All right, let me chain it. Let me chain. Wait, what? Oh, that must be the effect of the other one. All right, that's fine. So we're not going to let him rank up anymore. We're going to go ahead and shotgun the Ghost Trick Scare, targeting Jiangxi. I don't want this to go off and get too crazy. So we're going to flip that down. Sadly, we are going to miss the timing on Jiangxi because Jiangxi was flipped up. Then all of this resolves on the chain. That does suck, but he can't rank up a face-down monster, I don't think. Yep, see, so we did miss the timing. That is unfortunate. We don't get the search, but I don't think he can extend past this. If he can, I completely misplayed and I threw it, but I'm hoping I'm right. Not a bad setup. I mean, I do have Fairy in hand, so Fairy's going to be able to buy me back whatever he's gone. I'm thinking next turn we set Fairy. We go for this Scare. If he does damage to me this turn, I can use Mary and then go into something. Oh, so he's summoning the Battle and Boxer Glassjaw. He's going for a battle. Jiangxi is destroyed. It's a shame I don't have Spectre there. That does hurt. Oh, but that was a big help. Ghost Trick shot off the top. I love it. All right. So we're actually going to set Fairy. We're going to activate our shot. We're going to special summon the Jiangxi back. Flip the Fairy. Fairy's going to target the shot. Or should it target the Scare? You know what? We're actually going to target the Scare. And then we're going to flip down the Battle and Boxer. We're going to use... Or are we? All right. So, battle phase. Fairy's going to attack directly for 900. We're going to go to main phase 2. And we're going to flip our Ghost Tricks down. And in the turn. Oh, yeah, I definitely need to add everybody on my friends list, I guess. Now that I'm going to be playing with people on Master Duel. I will definitely do that on the Discord server. If anyone is a member and if you want to in the TCG tab, go ahead and drop your code, I guess, I think, for Master Duel, and I will add everybody. All right, so chances are he's going to flip up both of his monsters. I mean, obviously, I would going to extend. I mean, he's going to go probably full combo. I mean, he's got a whole hand, glass jaw, and 39. I just want to see 2 boss monsters, and then I'm going to use Scare. Scare's going to flip up my 2. I'm going to flip his down. Hopefully, I can get the timing right with Jiangxi so I can get the search. I would really like to see a lantern so I could stop a battle, an attack. And then Fairy is just going to reset shot and then flip more face down. That's the overall idea, anyway. Dang, Nightcore, I'm sorry. It must be. I don't really know how big Master Duel is as a game. But if it's taking that long, geesh. I mean, I have a Switch, and, you know, updating like games like Fortnite and stuff, it takes forever. Okay, ending your turn. Now, why would you do that? Huh. I'm interested in why he passed the turn like that. Huh. I am perplexed. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start by flipping up Jiangxi. Jiangxi is going to search our lantern. Yeah, lantern, we like to see it. We're going to go ahead and flip up Fairy. Fairy's effect is going to activate. We're going to set GHOSTRICK shot face down. And then she's going to change monsters' battle positions. We're going to flip Utopia back down. And see, right now, a crucial error to my deck. I'm not matching levels, so I'm not able to go into my XZ's monsters. And it is really hurting me. But I'm going to make the best of it. So we're going to go ahead and swing in for 9 and 4. It's all we can do here. Main phase 2. I could do that, but it would be hecka risky. No, I'm going to play conservatively because he is. And, like, I don't want to dump out all of my cards and lose all of my advantage. So I'm going to flip my GHOSTRICK monsters back down, knowing that I still have the scare. And I do have a shot I can bluff. So that is something. But I'm going to pass it right there. Just trying to whittle my opponent down and keep some board advantage. It's 11 gigs on PS5, so if it's not that big, but on Wi-Fi it's a lot longer. On wired in, so there shouldn't be any issues unless you and I are rocking different NAT types. I have no idea, honestly. Maybe, maybe not. Geez, Duel Links is up to 97 characters? What happened when I stopped playing? Dang. Yeah, so the links with my GHOSTRICKs are only the festival, which I could have played, but when he attacked, if I tributed the festival and just went into my other GHOSTRICKs, it would have been one of these 2, which I already have on the field, so I wasn't too worried about it. And again, I want him to get out more bodies here. You see, he's going to search out something, and when he searches this, on resolution, I'm probably going to chain the scare right here. To flip those 2 down. So here we go. I guess I'm not going to raid. I'm actually going to chain it. So I'll miss timing with Jiangxi. I know I will. Fairy doesn't have a target. Shoot. I guess I'll flip Jiangxi because he has the bigger defense. And I only want to flip down Utopia. I'm not worried if he makes a second one. That's what the Lantern and Mary is for. I just want to keep him out of this EMZ, right? Because you can't link someone with face downs unless you've got Festival. But see, I missed the timing with Jiangxi again. That's fine. I have an 1800 booty. And he's going to flip up the glass jaw, but I'm assuming he's going to XZ summon with these 2 level 4s, and I was right. Haha! Called it! Ooh, redoer. That's good. That's good. So he's going to be ripping the top card off of my deck. And I think he can negate the type of cards attached, something like that. Either way, that thing is a beast. I've never played Rush Duel. What's Rush Duel like? Gonna go ahead and activate Lantern. We're gonna stop the negate. Redoer is a super awesome card. There was the event a few months back, and I actually played with the Time Thief Loner deck. So I got a little practice with that archetype. I kind of like it. It's neat. It's interesting. It's not Ghost Tricks, but it's fun. All right, we have a set card. We have a redoer. So I know it's gonna be a negate, right? Yeah, once returns. Yeah, so he can rip my top card. He took a mummy. Dang, I could actually use that. Man, shoot. All right, so now here's where we can start building up our graveyard. We're going to use Lantern to go into Festival. Really? Vanilla Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can summon as much as you want? So it's like, what, Pendulum summoning every turn? That's crazy. How is that not OP? I feel like that's like super strong. He has a monster, doesn't he? Quick effect, you can detach up to 3 different types of materials from this card. Banish this card until the end phase. Okay, so he can banish it to protect it right now. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm thinking, chat. Trying to think what to do. All right, I'm going to flip up Fairy, and we're going to go ahead and set the Lantern. I don't have a better target. And I'm thinking maybe he'll chain the Redoer. Oh, he's not going to chain the Redoer. All right, I have a shot. And we're going to flip the Redoer face down. All right. Summon Doll. Finally, we're matching levels. We're going to go into the So Cute boss, which I would have not flipped his monster face down. I would have waited to use So Cute boss's effect, but had I done that, he would have just activated the Redoer in response and banished itself for protection. Trust me, chat, we do not want that at all. I'm going to go ahead and go on the offensive, though. I doubt he's got a Mirror Force face down. Go ahead and activate Angel. And Angel's going to do her thing. She's going to do the searching. We're not getting shot. I don't want to risk extending the combo just to have it negated or messed up. We're going to go right for the Knight. We're going to set the Knight because I want to keep his stuff face down. Changing Jiangxi to attack. Oh, yeah, I can't flip the Lantern up. Don't know what I was thinking. We can use this shot, though. And that's going to get us this Succubus. That's going to flip the Lantern face up so we can use the Lantern now. That Succubus is just going to be a body for my second Angel. Oh, okay. Well, I like the lower field. I've seen that in Duel Links. If Rush Duel kept that, that's pretty neat. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Sped up is a good idea. It's just something that not people aren't used to, and I think that's what's throwing people off, honestly. It's just no one's used to it. Here, I guess we're going to get the negate, because I think we're going to get his life points low enough to where he can't stop this. Or at least that's the hope. Because again, if the opponent can pay 2,000 life points, this card just sets itself. I mean, it's cool, but you want it to be able to negate and then flip the opponent's monster face down. Here we are going for the direct attack. I think. I'm 100 points from game. No. All right, just attack for the festival for fun. And we're going to flip our little boys back down. Kind of, again, pseudo protection for face down monsters with the field spells. Pretty nice. After that, we're going to call it. And that is going to be the end of our turn. We're going to toggle on. And in his draw phase, we are going to activate that Ghost Trick Knight. And now you cannot flip your monster's face up. Man, it sounds like Duel Links is caught up to like modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that an accurate statement or am I just reading it wrong? All right, so we're going to go ahead and use Ghost Trick or Treat. We're going to stop this guy from attacking. And then it looks like we're going to be wrapping this game up. I'm not going to play anything next turn. I'm just going to go ahead and go straight into the battle phase. And here we go. We got Ghost Trick Angel swinging in for game. Haha! Yay! We got the comeback. I still don't know what happened at the beginning of that game. I'm going to have to ask Austin in chat. All right. All right, HM. Do you have the duel room? Are you ready for our duel? GG's, Austin. What happened at the beginning of the game? That turn when you played Utopia and then you didn't do anything. Like I was wondering if you were playing conservatively or if you didn't have anything. No problem, Nightcore. No rush at all. I'll probably be on for a while longer. I've got 4 people watching. That's fine with me. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for chilling with me. Appreciate it. Pretty fun. Okay, got it. All right. See, I was wondering, like, I didn't know. Like, I felt like you had more you could have done. I was playing conservatively too. Yeah, we just big chilling. No problem. Yeah, no worries. Nothing serious. Just friendly game. You know, you can learn as we play. No rush. Yeah, see, Austin, you had me in a corner because I was that same way. Like I didn't want to play out too much. Because I was worried I would get wiped again. Like I wanted to be able to have a follow-up in case you answered my board. Here are the room details. Go ahead and get the room ID back up for anyone interested. No, that was a cool deck. I'm interested to see how the Battle and Boxers in Utopia interact more. That sounds like an interesting build. Sounds like it could be fun. Yeah, really chill stream. We're just chilling here on some Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, Boojins versus Ghost Tricks. That's what I'm hoping for. Like those are actually like pretty close in the timeline for like when they were released. So that's pretty cool. Oh, okay. So level 4 synergy. That's pretty neat though. I mean, there's a lot of level 4 love and a lot of level 4 support decks. So I definitely understand that. But pretty cool though. Oh, did someone join? I don't see anyone. All right, so I'm going to disband this one and make a new one. Yeah, because it says 2-2, but no one's in there. All right, here we go. Going to make a new one, HM. You're up. Ooh, Tornado Dragon would have been clutch just then. All right, here we go. New room, new ID. Well, that skill is insane, Axel. I mean, that would pretty much destroy my deck if you could change the battle position of my monsters. But, I mean, also really good if I use that skill, because then I can trigger my Ghost Tricks for free. If they're in Duel Links. Are Ghost Tricks in Duel Links? Bones? Really? Okay, fair. I don't know why they picked a DM duelist. Yeah, I don't know why it says it's full. It's not. Like, you can see on my screen, like, there's no one in here. Yeah, I definitely could. I don't know what I'm going to be doing next stream, but I do want to do some Gen 1 deck building. I have a few members in the Discord that want to play the Legacy game, so I'll probably have to build a deck at some point. I could do it on stream. All right, we're going to disband this one again. Oh, hey, HM. How about this? What if you create the room and then send me the code? Yes, Gen 1 Virtual Brawling, I'm down. I also want to do G2 now that I have a Tertonium deck built. I definitely want to be doing some more Bakugan gaming. And live streams work. Definitely more interactive, right? Yeah, HM, let's try that. Let's see if we have better luck if you make the dual room, and then I'll just join you. No, I don't think any special settings. Let me go bring up the settings right quick. Yeah, I put none. Max occupancy I've been setting to 2 because a lot of people were just joining in. The Forbidden Limited standard, and yeah, everything else you can just leave on. It's all good. Yeah, that works. Oh, nice. Hey, if you need any help duck building, just let me know. I'll definitely be down to help on the Discord server or wherever, really. And I know HM, he's pretty good at deck building. He could help you as well, if that's something he's up for. I know we all build a ton of Bakugan decks. Nice. You know, I want to build a Aquas deck for the Legends, Hydronoid, and Krakleos. That thing is so strong, and I'm seeing like it in every deck everyone's building. I thought I'd go ahead and build one too. I guess while we wait here, I'll bring up my deck list. That's something I haven't even talked about. 2 hours and 30 minutes on stream. Haven't even brought up a deck list yet. Mr. Tusky, welcome to the stream. We are playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and I'm using a deck that I've been using for 10 years, Ghost Tricks. I dare not play any other deck. At least I don't like to. But yeah, 30 monster cards in this pile. Okay. Oh, we got a room number from HM. Let's go. It's time to duel. Dang, Austin. Yeah, it's practically morning for you. Thank you for joining in and tuning in for so long. I hope you have a good night, man. Sleep well, and I will see you in the next stream. For sure. Probably, maybe. You know, all those good vibes. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, duel room. That's right. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for the participation. That was pretty fun. Have to do it again sometime. All right, we're going to be inputting that room ID. I am blind, but I'm not that blind. For sure. I'll have to set that up very soon. All right, HM, I am in. Here we go. I'm ready whenever you are. All right. Man, I am so hyped about all this Bakugan gaming. Or Yu-Gi-Oh gaming. Wow, I kind of blew that one. Whoop! But yeah, pretty hyped about this Yu-Gi-Oh stream. It's pretty nice. But yeah, definitely on board for some Bakugan G1 and G2 gaming. I do have a G2 deck made, but I am still working on G1. All right, here we go. I won the coin flip, so that's pretty good. No problem. I don't mind being slow, man. Take your time. Read all your cards. It is all good. It is all good. So I am going to start things off, but don't worry. It's going to be really simple. I'm going to set one card face down, and I end my turn. Yeah, I'm serious. I really don't play games to be competitive or to win. Like, I'm all about just having fun, chilling out, and enjoying my hobbies. Like if I wanted competitive stuff like that, you know, I would go out in the real world and deal with that. Games and stuff are meant to be enjoyed, and they're meant to bring like fun and entertainment, and that's what I'm about. So take your time, learn your deck, man. We are all good in here. I'm just happy you installed it. I can't believe it. You and Nightcore both getting on the Master Duel hype train with me. That's pretty awesome. Oh, we got the Bujingi Boar. He's played the boar. We have the boar on the board. Chat, we got the boar on the board. When setting out my deck, though, honestly, and this is totally random, but I couldn't decide between the Ghost Trick Festival sleeves and the Ghost Trick Alucard sleeves you get from the solo mode. I opted for the festival sleeves that I bought from the shop. All right, so HM's going to take 700 because Zhang-Xi's got that big booty, and then he is going to go ahead and search us out a card. We're going to go ahead and get Spectre. Spectre's pretty good because if a Ghost Trick's destroyed, you can special summon it and then draw a card. That is our recursion, and we love our recursion and draw. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not really recursion, but it recycles a body. Like, it keeps you a body on board. I guess that's what I mean. And HM's going to think I'm not really playing, but, like, I don't have any follow-ups. I mean, these are all my hand traps, so I don't want to put them on the field next turn. And then these traps really only work late game. Like, these aren't your early game traps. And then there's Yukiona. I mean, I guess I can throw her on board, but yeah, I'll use her to go into Festival. That seems okay. So we're going to activate the effect of Zhang-Xi to flip back down. We're going to set Yukiona, which, I mean, she's okay. She's not that important. If a monster destroys her and sends her to the graveyard, that monster's flip face down, and then its battle position can't be changed. I mean, that's pretty cool. It locks an opponent's monster, but it's just not that powerful, especially with link monsters. You know, all your opponent has to do is attack it with a link. So we're going to go ahead and use her to go into Festival, because then when HM attacks us, we attribute off Festival to go into any one of our other bodies. We could flip up Zhangxi here and to get a level 2 or lower, but then we couldn't flip him back down. We have one Ghost Trick engraved, so there's no sense in setting break. We're going to end the turn there and see what we got going on. So link monsters, you normally have to tribute face-up monsters that equal their link rating or like their special conditions. GHOSTRICK Festival is the only link monster that can use face-down cards, mainly because of the deck's gimmick. But yeah, links are really cool. I think they're easier to use than people give them credit for. I think the idea of them is intimidating, but once you play them, they're really a lot simpler because the requirements are a lot less than, say, Synchro monsters and Xyz monsters, which like require things like the same levels, or they require levels to add up. Terraforming's not in Master Duel? Oh, it could be banned. One tech that I used was set rotation with a Secret Village of the Spellcasters, and I would set Ghost Trick Parade in my opponent's field zone and Secret Village in mine, and I would make sure I had one of my Spellcasters up, so they couldn't play spell or traps. They'd have to activate Parade, and then I didn't take any damage. So big combo there. But yeah, I think Terraforming is banned in Master Duel. All right, so now we got a Bujingi Pavo. I think this is the peacock. All right, here we go. And that is a cycler. All right. So he's got the cycler and the boar and 2 level 4. So he could go into his XZ summon 5 XZs or 5 extra deck monsters. I'm actually surprised Terraforming isn't in Master Duel. Excuse me. We are just big chilling, everybody. Chilling with some Ghost Tricks and some Bujins. Well, now they're Bujingis, but or Bujinki. I'm trying. The pronunciation, right? You're all good, HM. So you want to go to your extra deck, you want to hover over it and click it, and then use the materials by selecting them. No rush, no worries. Just get a feel for the game, kind of read your cards, get comfortable, familiarized with the game's layout. I am in no rush, man. We are all good. The viewers should just be chilling. I'm talking. Chat, feel free to talk. Mr. Tusky, I'm just seeing your comment. This is the first stream you were able to catch. Well, thank you for stopping in. I'm glad to finally make it. I know it's a weird timing, 9 p.m. PST. It's really odd. Just works out for me personally. I might stream more and at earlier times later on. But for right now, I just kind of want to keep this schedule. Plus, where I live can be kind of noisy. So I also have to do that around it. Huh. I wonder if there's any other restrictions. That's odd. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. Oh, don't do that. No, don't do it. Don't do it. It's 18. No. HM, no.
I'm sorry. I couldn't stop you. All right, so I can get a level 2. I'm going to go ahead and get Nico. Yes, sorry, HM. I felt so bad. I saw you attacking it again. I'm like, no, don't do it. It's a trap. It was a trap. Oh, we have an effect. Why does it have to be during your main phase too? What an odd searcher. During your main phase 2, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, add 1 Boojin monster from your deck to your hand. Okay, and then you can't even activate that card. All right, interesting. All right. Looks like I drew into a shot. So Zhangxi's going to activate to go down. We have 1 Ghost Trick in grave now, so if one's destroyed, we will have 2. I'll go ahead and set break. And we're going to go ahead and summon Nekomatsume, because if he attacks, well, if he attacks, I can stop with Lantern. He attacks again, I'll take a little bit of damage. I can use Mary to bring out Fairy. Fairy will flip up on the following turn. I can bring Nekomatsume back, go into a Succubus. That sounds like the play. So we're going to go ahead and end it right there. I know. Like, I set myself up to take damage, but with Ghostricks, the payoff is worth it. A little damage now is better than a lot of damage later on. Oh, we got the Jaden, and he is flipped face down. I love Nekomatsume. So for those of you who don't know, when a level 4 or higher monster is normal or special summon, you change that monster to face down defense position. There must be another Ghost Trick monster on the field to activate and resolve this effect. But it is still a very powerful one. Really what she is able to do is she's going to keep HM from extending. His normal summon was just flipped face down. He does have these 2 he could do something with. He might XZ summon, which is fine. Either way, if he turns these 2 monsters into 1 XZ monsters and attacks, I know I can protect Nekomatsume with Lantern. But if he goes to Destroyer, well, then, like I said, I can use Fairy on the following turn with Zhangxi's Search. And, yeah, just go from there. But still pretty good, pretty easy enough. I am worried about his spell and trap lineup, what he might have in here. Because, yeah, Ghost Trick loses hard to spell and trap removal because, like, a lot of the deck's backbone is its trap cards. But honestly, any board wipe, and Ghost Trick really struggles to build that board advantage back because it's so slow. All right, so Zhangxi is going to give us a level 3 or lower Ghost Trick because I have 3. So he's going to search us anything we need. Let's see what I have here. All right. We'll get Skeleton. We'll summon Skeleton because he's just a body. We're going to use them to go into Alucard.
Now I could use GHOSTRICK Alucard to yeah, I don't know why you can't X summon either. Maybe you have to go through the tutorial. I'm really confused as to why it's not letting you either. You go ahead and activate Alucard to pop his face down. Maybe we can have another game. Maybe it's just like a glitch, or maybe you have to play through the solo mode before you can XZ summon. I honestly don't know, but it kind of stinks because I don't feel like I'm actually getting to play you. Master Duel bug. Yeah, that's all it should be. Like, do you have the stream pulled up right now, HM? Because like your extra deck, when you meet the requirements, your extra deck should glow. And then if your extra deck's glowing, yeah, you just hover over it. You should get a special summon icon like that. And then it brings up whatever you can special summon. Like if you hit the requirements, it brings up whatever you need. So that's why I find it really weird. Like you should get that glowing. Did you see that thing? You should get that right there whenever you meet the requirements to use your extra deck. That's why I'm so confused. All right, so we made Angel. We're going to go ahead and search off of Angel. Drop in the Alucard. Alucard's going to go ahead and get us that field spell. Or Angel's going to get us the field spell. Alucard's going to trigger. And Alucard's going to get back Yukiona, because Yukiona's a level 2 that we could use to go into Succubus with Nico if we need it to. But right now I'm just going to play Mansion. And we're going to go to that battle phase now that we can attack directly. And we're going to swing in for 2400. Now we have 7 cards. Now I wouldn't play anything, but I have 7 cards in hand. I don't want to have to discard something because the maximum hand size is 6. So I am going to play GHOSTRICK Renovation face down, even though in this game state or this board state, I don't really need it. I just don't want to start losing cards. All right, HM, you're up. Let's see if it'll let you XZ summon this time. I am honestly kind of weirded out why it won't let you. Hey, anyone watching, do you guys know why it won't let HM XZ summon? He's brand new to the game, and then he just built this deck, but it's not letting him use his XZ monsters. We're trying to figure this one out. And I guess I might try Rush Duel too if it ever came out in the card game. But I don't know if I would put it. Oh yes! XZ summon! Let's go! You go ahead and activate Renovation. Renovation tags out our field spell, and then it lets you play any field spell from the deck. That's right, any field spell. But don't worry, I only use GHOSTRICK ones. We're gonna tag into Mansion. Does what Museum. What Museum does is any monster that attacks directly will get changed to face down defense position immediately after the end of the damage step. Because I did notice he did play a pretty high level or a high attack monster. It goes over mine. All right, so Bujingi Swallow is activated, chain in hand. I don't know what it does. Is there a way for me to... Here we go. During your main phase 1, you send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Bujin monster you control. It can make a second attack during each battle phase's turn. Other monsters cannot attack during the turn you activate this effect. Nice! HM with the high IQ play. He knows I can negate one attack with Lantern, but I'm not going to be able to negate 2. Right on. Love it. Love it. Let's see what he's going to make my attack target, or make his attack targets be. No, it wasn't mentioned earlier. There's actually no local brawlers in my area. At least I haven't found them. I wish I could, because being able to like brawl locally with people for the channel or just for the game itself would be really fun. Susuno is activated. Once per turn, you detach a material, take one Bujin from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Okay. Um, it keeps giving me a problem because Ghost Trick Renovation is the deck's rank up spell. So when it's in the graveyard, you can actually banish it, and then you can turn any Ghost Trick XZs into a different Ghost Trick XZs with a different name. So that is pretty cool. I think that is overlooked a lot, just because it's a trap card. But yeah, Ghost Trick's got a rank up card. It just happened to be a trap. All right, HM swinging in with the Bujin. I'm not going to activate Festival, but I am going to activate Lantern. So Lantern's going to be Chain Link 1. I'm not going to pop Renovation. I'm just going to protect my Angel. So negate the attack. And we're going to keep this duel going. And here's the second attack. We're going to go ahead and activate Renovation on the second attack here. And I hope this idea works. So Angel, we're going to turn into Dullahan. Now, if I remember correctly, replay will happen, and then he'll have to reselect his attack target. Pretty sure anyway. He did. All right, so he redirected his attack. Activate Ghost Trick Dullahan since it's a quick effect. Detach the Angel. And we're going to be halving his monster's attack down to 1200. We're still going to take damage, but not as much. Nico is sadly going to die, but we are going to discard Ghost Trick Mary. Ghost Trick Mary is going to special summon one of our Ghost Tricks. We are going to special summon Ghost Trick Fairy. The Mary into the Fairy. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mary into the Fairy. And then, of course, Museum is going to trigger because the Bujin dealt damage to me, so it's going to be flipped face down. Once it's flipped face down, though, yeah, I'll be able to attack. But we're going to activate Spectre instead of the Break because I want to leave one monster zone open. And this is also going to draw us a card. That is Chain Link 2. So Spectre is going to special summon. We're going to draw a card. And then the Museum is going to flip the Bujin face down. So not bad. I mean, that double attack was a good play. He definitely made me use my rank up, which I didn't want to. But that was a pretty cool battle phase interaction that Ghost Tricks have. Shout out to HM for letting me like show that interaction. That was pretty cool. And now what? All right. So we're going to tag out Museum, swap it for Mansion because I don't want my stuff flipped face down. Flip up Spectre, Lantern. We're going to go into another Dullahan. We're going to go ahead and activate Fairy. I mean, this seems like an overplay, but it's honestly not. Because you have to have that recursion, that level of recursion in this deck. If you don't, you're going to lose. Because it only takes like one Regeki. As you all seen earlier. You're all good, HM. No worry, man. Your timer resets after every turn. You get a little more, I think. So it's no problem. Like, really, like, everyone, if you don't know by now, I'm a lot more chill than that. Like, I'm totally relaxed. It is all good. I just enjoy playing games, enjoying my hobbies with everybody. The same as everybody else. So we're going to use one of the Dullahans to go into another Angel. I think I might have you this game, though, HM. Yeah, that's game. Okay. GG's. We're going to be attacking directly. I'm going to go ahead and toggle off because I don't need to activate anything. You up for some more games? No, so you didn't do bad with that last play. Being able to attack twice was huge because you made it to where I had to do something, right? Like I had to tag out my angel so that I could lower your attack so I didn't take too much damage. But no, I think you played right. Like giving the Susanoo the extra attack was huge. Hey, I'm down to play again. I don't mind. Let's get you in that practice. I mean, either way, right? There's gonna be dueling. Like this stream is dueling. Yeah, I agree, GG. It's awesome. Like, thank you, HM, for being a part of this. Thank you for installing Master Duel. It's been fun. This is awesome. Started out with some casual duels. Now I'm just dueling the crew. Yeah, so the link monster you want to get rid of as soon as possible. When you declare an attack, I contribute that link monster to special summon any one of my ghost tricks face down. And then also, the big effect is while I have the link monster and a ghost trick field spell on the field, my ghost tricks can attack you directly, regardless of the positions of your monsters. So yeah, Ghost Trick Festival you definitely want to get rid of. Welcome back, Axel. Yeah, I don't have anywhere that plays Bakugan locally. It's a shame. I've asked the few local card shops that I've been into up here, and they just didn't pick it up during Battle Planet. They had no interest in it, and it's really sad, honestly. I was hoping they would. Yeah, I didn't have anyone locally play G2. I had family that helped me in my Evolutions Rarity tournament, and I definitely appreciate that. That was so awesome. We had a lot of fun in those games, but since then, I haven't played any more games, at least for the channel. Oh, a cafeteria setting would be a great place to introduce the game. I bet everyone was curious, wondering what was going on for sure. Bakugan can be quite the spectacle if you don't know what it is. Oh, here we go. Awesome. It's the, I think this is the Pegasus Bujin. Yeah, Mahitotsu. Well, actually, it can't be any worse than the quality of my videos. It's not like I'm like at perfect 4K or anything. What was the bad luck though? Just missed some rolls? Yeah, I miss my rolls a lot, right? What is it we always say? Throw the bread. Throw the bread. So I opened a pretty okay hand. You know, we see some field spells. We see Siren. Siren's huge. We got Spectre in case our body on the field gets destroyed. And then we've got Renovation. So Renovation's going to be big because that's going to let us tag out our field spell into Parade. Looks like HM is going to go into Bujinte Tsukiyomi? Tsukiyomo? Yeah, Tsukiyomi. So once returning, you detach one material from this card, send your entire hand to the graveyard, and if you do, draw 2 cards. Holy crap. When this card you control while face up leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can target level 4 Beast Warrior in the graveyard up to the number of XCs attached. Special summon those targets. Nice! That's just an all-around solid card for the archetype. I dig it. Oh, okay. Well, dang it. Well, then you're better than me because I always miss. Yeah, I need to get a mat eventually, but the problem is to get a mat, it's just way bigger than my table. So I'm gonna have to get like a normal trading card game mat. What is this? Spiritual Forest. Oh man, I gotta kill everything twice now. Okay. All right, we're gonna start things off a little interesting this time. We're gonna activate museum because I would rather trade that one out for renovation. We're gonna set renovation. We're gonna set break. Breaks the bluff. I don't like having a card I need face down solitarily because I feel like the opponents snipe those out a lot more. But if you have more set, you know they don't know which one necessarily to target, right? Which one you need. Oh yeah, that a solid start for sure, HM. I will give you that. Definitely a better turn than I've got set up. Really nice. All right, I think I'm going to stop right there. That is my turn one, chat. Oh, do you mean Allure of Darkness, Axel? I don't think it's banned. I actually think it's still at 3 in Master Duel. If that's what, yeah, it's still at 3. Pretty sure it's at 3. Yeah, so that does normally protect you. But the gimmick with my Ghost Trick monsters is if your monster is face down defense position and I have a field spell, I can attack you directly. But if I have a field spell and my link monster, I can attack you directly even if your monsters are face up. So it's just a gimmick to my deck. And yeah, Allure is really awesome, but again, like with my deck, I literally only play Ghost Trick cards. Like that is just my thing. I have built more meta friendly, I'd say like meta type Ghost Trick decks, but I just don't like them because I don't know. I don't really like them. I prefer my real life. This is what I call my IRL Ghost Trick deck because this is what I have in real life. That would be interesting. I wonder how that would go, Axel. I don't. The Fiend Kaiju? No, I don't use that one. I could though. Back when I was playing meta Ghost Tricks or a more competitive build, I actually made Super Poly with a Starving Venom Fusion Dragon because that was a huge for my deck. All right, so he's activating his Tsukiyomi. Which effect? It's not going to tell me. Well, let's just see what happens. Oh, discarding his whole hand and drawing 2. Should I have been afraid of that? What did he dump? Did he dump some good stuff? He's got a lot of monsters in here. Why did he do that? Well, the drawing one's better than the Kaiju's is. That's nice. I probably could have used that, but nah. When I was running competitive, I ran the 3 Super Poly and then Starving Venom. Of course, I think at the time Super Poly was semi-limited, so I had it at 2. But either way, that one was really good. And then I also had a virus variant of Ghost Tricks, so it was like Ghost Trick with all the virus cards, and it would just like mill the opponent's deck with skeleton and then eat up their cards with the viruses. Because Angel, surprisingly enough, had enough defense that full force virus works with the deck, and that destroys a lot of cards. Okay, so HM is playing Booge Intervention here. Target one Booge monster on the field, apply these effects to it for the rest of this turn. Each time it destroys a monster by battle, whose current attack is greater than or equal to the targeted monsters. Send it to the graveyard, banish the destroyed monster, and if you do, banish all monsters from your opponent's hand. Main deck extract graveyard with the same name. Whoa! Whoa! How about no? Let's not do that. How about no? I can't stop that, but I'm going to go ahead and definitely get Parade because when he declares an attack, I want to be able to search something. Oh no, what is he doing? What does that do? Okay, so HM's going to send a Bujin from his hand to the grave, and he takes no damage this turn. All right, so now we're going to activate Parade. He doesn't take any damage now, but... Oh, I hit the camera. He doesn't take any damage now, but I will be able to search off of his attacks, so that does help. He is going into the battle phase. All right, here we go. Going to chain Parade. Parade's going to get Mary because we are going to take damage. We can't negate the attack, but we are going to get a body off of this. 18 to the face and Mary in the grave. I love the interactions GHOSTRICK have. So what do I have on the field? Trying to hit that X button. I have a Siren. All right, we're going to get Zhang on the field. All right, so before Zhang does his search, I'm going to go ahead and flip up Siren. Siren's going to mill us 2. And then we can either add a GHOSTRICK or flip a monster face down. We're going to add a Speller Trap. We're going to add Shot. Zhang going to flip. Effect activate. I could add Lantern to stop the upcoming attack, but honestly, I would rather add Fairy. Just to get more recursion off. And then we're going to set Fairy. Use the Shot. Activate it. Special summon the Nekomusume. That's going to flip the Fairy. Fairy's going to activate. And we're going to sit the go-around. And that's going to change the position of Buijin Tsukiyomi. We're going to tag out the Parade for the mansion now, so that we can deal our opponent damage again. And now we're going to hit in the face. Neko 4, Zhang 4, Siren 8, and then Fairy 9. We're going to move to the second main phase. And what do? I'm actually going to turn Siren into a festival, just so we can have that layer of battle interruption. I don't know. I've never heard of the Al Ghul Mazira card. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, I'm kind of going off with GHOSTRICK. Honestly, HM, they don't normally play this good. Like, I'm not lying to you. All right, so we're going to activate Zhang to flip down. We're going to activate Fairy to flip back down. We have a Battle Trap and go-around, so when he attacks, if he attacks, we have flip up to flip his down, so that's huge. Neko's going to keep him from, when he summons a level 4, it's going to get flip face down, so I feel like we're in a pretty strong position going into the next turn. It's about to get spooky in here. Now, admittedly, what I could have done with GHOSTRICK Fairy and Nekomusume, if I didn't want to go the lock route, I could have went Succubus into Angel just to have Angel on board. But I felt like this was a stronger play just because I had go around right here. Oh, we got the boar on board, but it is going to flip. We got Nico chain and flip. People underestimate this little cat. They really do. But she is awesome. All right, we're going into a battle phase. Well, that's not a bad card. What is its base level? I know it lowers its level, but what's its base level? Because that does matter. All right, he's attacking the festival. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and activate it. We're gonna special summon. We're gonna special summon a. What do we do? Oh, you know what? We're gonna get skeleton. Why not? Go ahead and mill a few cards. So skeleton. And now he is going to get to replay the attack, so he's going to reselect an attack target, or he should be able to reselect his attack target. Base is 8. Oh, it'd be hard for me to fit it into my Ghost Trick build then. But if I ever decide to build like a meta type Ghost Trick deck or more of a roguish Ghost Trick deck, I'll definitely consider it. Oh yeah, true with the link, huh? Yeah, I forget that. But I think Festival, it has to be a Ghost Trick monster. Shoot, yeah, HM. You should have got a redirect attack target on that one, but all good. All good on the learning. Oh man, you're out of cards in hand. I didn't even notice. All right, shoot. Okay. Fairy's gonna activate. I don't want to sit here and bully. We'll just set shot. We'll go ahead and get Lantern with Zhangxi. And flip up Skeleton to mill 4. I think this is the first time all stream I've used Skeleton's mill effect. We're gonna go into another link. We're gonna use Fairy because we just don't need it in this board state. Oh, okay, I got it. So it's like a self-mill deck, as in a way. That's why you threw your hand into the graveyard. I got you. I was wondering why you sent 3 cards from your hand to the grave to draw 2. I didn't know if there was a point to that or not. I'm not familiar with the Bujin archetype other than it came out around the same time as Ghost Tricks. All right, so we're gonna flip our little boys down, Skeleton and Zhangxi. We're gonna leave Nico up for the lock with Festival, and we're gonna pass the turn. Our set back row, we've got a shot for the bluff. We've got a go around for a battle trap, and then we have break in case we lose any of our Ghost Tricks. We can get 2 more out of our grave. Yeah, I wonder why none of them are activating. There should be. So you should have here I'll try to point. So right here, this is your toggle. So auto is when it toggles on correctly or automatically. But while you're learning, you might want to put it on on. This will bring up every prompt for your deck, like any interaction, anytime you can activate anything. This will show it. Auto is just like base effects that just come up. And if you have it off, like you've got to play your own stuff or it won't even come up. Usually I have it on auto, but sometimes I have it on for like Ghost Trick Night. I'll put toggle on just so you can kind of see the difference. See, at every interval you could play a card, you get the prompt. But if you're on auto, then you wouldn't. You would get it like at the very beginning or at the first play, but then you wouldn't. See, when I have toggle on, like see how it keeps bringing up my Ghost Trick go around? And it will, like every time you flip something up, see, I'll get the prompt. But now if I switch it to auto, it's a lot less. So I think maybe you have your toggle off potentially. But yeah, for definitely starting out and like getting new to the game, I would definitely have toggle on. I can't tell you. Probably the first month of learning my Ghost Trick deck interactions on Master Duel, I had toggle on, and that's how I figured out about the Ghost Trick Knight. You want to activate that in the draw phase because your opponent has a hard time. Like, there's not a lot of cards that can chain in the draw phase or activate to you activating in the draw phase. So that's a reason, or that's a scenario in which toggling on is important. So you're attacking me with the Tsukiyomi. Okay, so I am going to activate Festival here to special. Oh, whoa, 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 what? Ah, what happened? What happened? Oh, you ran out of time. Oh, I should turn the time limit off. There's a timer, HM. Oh, why did I have it timed? Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, when the timer goes off, you auto lose. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That's my bad. That's so my bad. Are you hosting this duel room? If you're hosting the duel room, I think you can change the details, right? Or maybe you can't. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and turn that off. Do I need to leave the duel room? I will. Here. Let me know if you need to make a new one or not. Because, yeah, we can make the time limit 0. All right, no problem. Yeah, I definitely don't want you on a timer because that's no fun. Like, you're not going to learn anything if you're timed. I hate the timer anyway. Like, I get the timer if you're playing ranked, but outside of ranked, I don't really think there should be a timer. Like, for your events and for your ranked duels, that makes sense. Yeah, I've tossed the idea around of zombie sucker or vampire sucker. There's also that Fraulein that would work with my zombie types. Oh yeah, 900. That's solid. No, you're all good. I actually think it is zombie sucker in one of the translations. So I don't you're not wrong. I think that's one of those Euro to English or Japanese to English. I think that's just one of those translation things. Oh, we got the dual code. All right, HM. I'm gonna be honest. This is probably gonna be my last duel. I'm getting a little tired. But I have had a blast on this stream. It has been awesome. All right, here we go. It's time to duel. I am playing on the Switch. Probably my greatest achievement is learning Fortnite on Joy-Cons. Like straight Joy-Cons. I don't even have the controller clip. Nice. I haven't actually tried the Lego map at all. Like since the new games came out on there, I haven't played a single one of them. The Guitar Hero, the racing, or the Lego. Oh, looks like HM is kicking things off. Let's go. So I've heard it was like Minecraft, like Lego Minecraft in a way. The Lego Fortnite. Oh, we got the main normal summon, Yamato. Oh, okay, Minecraft X Animal Crossing. That's neat. I mean, I didn't mind Minecraft. I played that game a lot in school. So if it's anything like that, I might find like some interest in it. I was part of the generation that always had Minecraft and JavaScript on a flash drive. So you just plug it into a computer and you play Minecraft wherever you go. All right, so it looks like we got a Yamato pass. During your end phase, you can add one Bujin monster from your deck to your hand. Then send one card from your hand to the graveyard. All right, we got some setup. Let's go. Ba-da-ba-ba. I'm dueling it. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Like, Minecraft was the thing. Like, I don't think you were cool unless you had a copy of Minecraft somewhere on you. Yeah, exactly. Yep, Axel. Same wavelength. Same thing happened in my school system. All right, so we got an 1800 attack Bujin. Pretty nice. I mean, none of the ghost tricks can be normal summon unless you have another one, so I'm not worried about that. But what I do like is that I have Ghost Trick Daw. So instead of setting the Zhangxi, I'm going to go with Daw. Hoping he attacks. He's going to attack over it. Daw is going to trigger. All his stuff's going to flip face down. And hopefully from there, I can control the board state. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, nice. You had the good game. One thing though, going back to Ghost Tricks and Master Duel, I wonder if Konami's going to print any support this year for them. I think Konami skipped 2023 and we got support in 2022. But I'm definitely interested to see if we're going to get more Link monsters than just Festival. I mean, in my opinion, the deck's well-rounded. I think we could use more spell cards. We only have one normal spell and 3 field spells. Oh, we got the turtle. Bujingi Turtle. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that targets a Bujin, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate it. All right, so we have protection. Yeah, I heard good things about that Red Dragon Archfiend structure deck. I thought it was pretty cool with all the Resonator reprints and stuff. And it came with like a Dark Ruler No More or something like that. I know it came with a staple that was pretty huge at the time. All right, so we're going to take 600. Not awful. We did have a Mary in hand, so that's nice. Now we're going to be able to special summon a body on board. We have Zhangxi in hand, so I'm going to go ahead and set Fairy. just to start getting up our recursion line. Obviously, doll triggers here, and it wasn't negated. So here's where you have to negate doll. Now at the end of the phase, at the end of the phase, she'll resolve. Currently flipping down 2 monsters, which is pretty big. Ooh, I didn't think about destroying that one. Ah, flap. Okay. I don't want to lose my fairy, so we are going to use the scare here. Because scare is going to flip up fairy, which is going to flip down the turtle. And now fairy should activate. Yep, now fairy's going to activate to set the scare. So we get the scare back, and now we're going to flip down the Yamato. So the play there would have been to save the scare and actually bring out a higher defense monster, but I wasn't paying attention to HM's monsters, or the attack points anyway. All right. Now, unfortunately, this also messes me up because now I'm only going to be able to special summon a level 1. We'll special summon Jack Frost and just use it to go into a festival. So we'll do that immediately. Like, there's no sense in flipping Jack Frost up. We'll just go straight into festival. Yeah, unless you have like a modern deck. Like if you're going up with a deck that's like comparable to the Ghost Trick timeline, yeah, this deck is so annoying to deal with. It definitely lets you know why it was considered a control deck to begin with. 100%. So I did have the generic Link package in this deck before Ghost Trick Festival came out. And it was pretty good. So I ran 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, and then 1 Unicorn. I did cut my copies of Dullahan and Succubus down to 2 each, because I did use a Wee Witch's Apprentice just for a dark boost. And then I forgot my 4. I actually think my boss Link 4 was Mech Knight Crusadia Avermax. Yeah, it was Avermax, but that was my Link package before Festival was released. So I had a pretty cool generic Link package. All right, now we got the flip up. Oh yeah, I get that's huge. So Nekomusume doesn't stop your opponent from flip summoning. So it's only when your opponent normal summons a level 4 or higher. So whoever is on the field, like if I don't have Night out, they can just flip it right back up. Elgato Stream Deck, you'll have to send me a link to that Nightcore over on Discord. Let me take a look at it. See you around, GG. Thank you for stopping in and watching. Always appreciate it, man. This is probably going to be my last duel. I just appreciate everyone's support and viewership. This has been awesome. And I will definitely add you, Axel, on Duel Links when I get into it. But if you want to play Master Duel, like I'm on it right now. I want to add everyone. Drop your player codes or your friend codes on my Discord. I'll make sure everyone gets added. All right. HM is going to be XZ summoning one of his boss monsters. Susanoo or Susanoo. Susanuwu. I'm not going to use my scare now because when I use the scare this time, it's going to end up banishing. Oh, he used the Ophidian. I think that attacks directly, right? Hold on. You can send this card from your graveyard to your hand. Target one Bucha monster. It can attack your opponent directly this turn. Yep, okay. I'm not too worried about that. I still think I want to save my scare. Oh, I could see how the difference would be. I don't know, like shocking. Going from 3 zones to 5 on each, and then yeah, from 20 to 40 probably changes how you deck build and everything, like the whole perspective. It's cool, Axel. I did get into Duel Links a little bit. I bought the speed duel boxes, which pretty much the same thing. And I thought it was really cool how you had the paper skill cards, so you could actually play the skills like in paper Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, so he summoned a Bujin I'd never seen before, but Nikamasume flipped it face down. And he's going into the battle phase now. His Susanoo can attack directly this turn, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to waste Festival because he's attacking directly. I'm not going to waste Scare because I don't want it to banish. Summoning Quasar Dragon for free. See, that's too strong. That's when I think Duel Link skills get stupid. Quasar Dragon shouldn't be a monster you can summon for free. Like maybe Junk Warrior. That would be fair. Oh, we have another. Well, I guess I should have used the Scare had I known I was going to draw into another one. But okay. Oh, so there is a restriction. Well, that makes it a little better if there's some kind of restriction. At first, I thought there was like 0 restriction. I was going to be like, what in the world? All right, so we're going to flip summon Fairy here. Fairy's going to activate. Fairy's going to target Doll, oddly enough. Doll is going to be our plan B because we're going in all the way this turn. Going to flip Susanoo face down. We're going to use Fairy and Nekomusume to go into a Succubus. I'm going to activate Succubus, discarding Fairy. Now, this is a cool, interesting combo that you can use. So, say your opponent hasn't played any Link monsters, right? And you get to this board state. You can use your own Succubus to pop your Festival. Your Festival pops, and that locks that extra monster zone, right? Now, your follow-up is to go into another Festival in the other extra monster zone. So that is a nifty combo that comes up occasionally. I know HM probably doesn't use Link monsters, but just cool interactions between Succubus and Festival. I always like to find little neat interactions and combos within an archetype and a deck. And I thought that one was worth noting since it came up and I could demonstrate it properly. So now we're going to go ahead and search for a shot to continue our play. Again, this is the basic GHOSTRICK line, right? You make an angel, you get shot, you revive the Xyz monster, you make another angel, you attack directly for 4,000. And that is like the basic line of GHOSTRICKs. That's what the new support has done for the deck. And honestly, I'm not complaining because it went from like a mill strategy to a pseudo stack win condition with Angel. You know, you get 10 materials on her and you automatically win. But this kind of aggro battle trick type deal is cool too. GHOSTRICKs are so awesome because of how versatile they are. Yeah, sorry HM, I'm going in. I'm going in for full combo. Main phase 2, we're going to set a skeleton just because I want to have a target for scare so I can flip one of his back down, because I'm only going to be able to flip down this one. And then the only thing in grave we have is the shot, but I'm not worried about that. So that is the turn. Yeah, ghost tricks can be. They definitely have their moments. I think ghost tricks are really awesome, and people don't give them enough credit. Just because like your top tier meta decks, blah blah blah, are so much faster and better. But in essence, I still think it's a fantastic deck. And as far as like design and playability, like Konami got this archetype right. There are very few archetypes that you can say like Konami well-rounded. I feel like Ghost Tricks is one that they really focused attention on. So I got to give them props for that. 100%. Ooh, Nightcore. That is a dirty combo. I've never considered that. Trap heavy, but it's still tech. I always like little side techs like that. Really cool to see. Just some good old-fashioned Ghost Trick dueling. We got Ghost Tricks versus Boojins. I mean, this couldn't be a better matchup. Like, I'm loving this. Two decks from around the same era. Like, this is peak, what? I would say 2014, 2015 Yu-Gi-Oh! Right around there. I think the 2014 Megatins dropped a lot of the Ghost Tricks and Boojin cards. So I'm going to say the 2014, 2015 era. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Was peak back then. All right, so we got Tsukiyomi on board and Susanoo. Nice. Two boss monsters. Oh, he just activated something. What does Ibis do? Instead of the entire one, it is turned into text and switch my click. Piercing. Nice. Don't forget HM though. My ghost trick field spells keep you from attacking my face down monsters. Oh, Zexel was my favorite. I'm not even gonna like lie. I admit it. Zexel was my favorite, and I'm a Yugi boomer, and I still prefer Zexel to anything. I mean, I know I'm biased because that's when Ghost Tricks came out, but I still prefer Zexel. And yeah, I was one of those Utopia Andes. That was the first XZ's deck I played. I bought the starter. I got 3 of it just so I could max out Utopia, and I ruled the playground. Yeah, what was it? And number 17, Leviathan Dragon. Yep. Giga Brilliant, Leviathan, Utopia, Grinosaurus, and Acid Golem, like some of the original XZ's monsters. Man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal was slept on. I'm saying it right now. It was slept on as a series, as like, you know, deck support, everything. Oh, something new. Mikazuchi, when a base is destroyed. All right, we're in the battle phase now. 1900 coming at what? Do we take that? We don't. I'm not going to activate Festival, but I am going to activate Scare. Scare is going to flip up the skeleton. Just because I want to flip down this big guy, because he could take out my angels. Skeleton's going to trigger milling the top 4 off of his deck face down. And that does banish them, by the way. So I guess it's not really milling if it's banishing. Oh, Axel, that's pretty close to my combo. So mine was a Goblinberg, special summon any level 4. Yes, I can flip any monster. Just love it. All right, who you sniping? You gonna take out the skeleton? HM's going for the skelly. I knew I had to lose something, but I didn't want to lose an angel, so I'll take that. All right, we drew into the Ghost Trick or Treat, which is pretty solid, but not a huge deal. Oh, is it GG's, man? No worries. So we're gonna use Jiangxi. We're gonna go into another festival, and then yeah, we're going to gonna be attacking directly with 4,000 again. That's the new standard in Ghost Trick WinCon. Attack directly with 2 angels. And there we have it. Good game, HM. That was you. I can tell you're used to the deck. Like you definitely know it. You got me low that time. Like I know you have an idea of the combos. You just have to get that muscle memory, right? You just got to get some of your staples. So you definitely got to play through the solo mode and stuff. You got to get yourself the Monster Reborn, the Reinforcement of the Army, and just like I think you get Regeki. Like you get a ton of staples just playing through the story mode and stuff, and the tutorial. Like the tutorial and the story mode will give you a lot of the ultra rare or the UR staples that you're gonna need. I think they'll definitely help a lot. But yeah, I'm probably gonna cut it out there, guys. The stream's at 3 hours and 42 minutes. That's pretty crazy. I did not think I would be going that long, but this has been a blast. Definitely want to just show off the Ghost Trick build right quick. So what we have here for the main deck, we've got 3 Lantern, 3 Spectre, 2 Jack Frost, 3 Mary, and that makes up your hand trap line. So all of your level 1s are pseudo hand traps. Mary, when you take damage, you discard a special summon. Jack Frost, when your opponent attacks directly, you can special summon this and then flip it face down. Spectre, when your Ghost Trick's destroyed, you can special summon it, draw a card. And then Ghost Trick Lantern, when you're targeted for when your Ghost Trick's targeted for an attack or a direct attack, you can special summon it and negate the attack. Obviously better than Jack Frost. That's why you only run 2 Jack Frost instead of 2 Lantern. The level 1s are your fiends. Your level 2s are your spellcasters. So you have Witch. I didn't use at all stream, but you can target 1 face-up monster and flip it face down. Yukiona, I touched on briefly. If it's destroyed, the monster's flip face down, can't move. Nekomusume from, you guys all know what this does. Main lock girl. Doll, at the end of the turn that she's flipped face up, all monsters are flipped face down, and you can special summon 1 Ghost Trick whose level is less than or equal to those. Fairy, you all got an idea of. Jiangxi's just your searcher. You want 3 of him. You want 3 Fairy. Obviously, those are your big cards. You all saw me use these things all night long, right? Like these 2 are your most important right here. Doll, you can mess around with the ratios if you want. I just like her effect a lot. It's a good plan B, which is why I want to run 3. Stein, if it deals damage, it gets you a spell and trap, so not bad. Ghoul, just manipulates attack, gets you a bigger body on the board. Skeleton Mills, banishes cards from the top of the deck face down up to the number of Ghost Tricks you control. Mummy gives you an additional normal summoner set in a turn. Definitely have to have 3 of him no matter what deck you play if it's Ghost Tricks. Yeti protects a Ghost Trick from battle or card effects that you target if it's flip face up. Warwolf burns for 100 for each set card. And then Siren is the one that mills, so not bad. Then Ghostrick Shot, special summons, then flips one face up. Mansions your field spell, museum, parade. You know, those were shown off pretty well on stream. Same for Vanish, which is your protection. And then, you know, you have just your basic trap line that not really a big deal. You know, they all do the normal stuff. Might get into them later on, maybe in the next Yu-Gi-Oh stream. But that's pretty much it for the deck list. And then for the extra monster zone, you literally run 3 of every available extra deck Ghostrick that's currently printed. If any more come out in the future, I might change the ratios. But right now it's 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3. But yeah, that's it for the deck itself. Pretty basic. And yeah, I guess that's where I'm going to wrap up the stream. Everyone, thank you all for joining me, and thank you all for watching. Closing it up at 5 viewers. Awesome. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, definitely HM. I'll get that to you. Gonna wrap everything up. Pretty tired. It was a lot longer recording session than I anticipated, which I'm very happy about. Don't get me wrong. I am stoked. But definitely gonna call it a night, and I'll pick up in the morning. 100%. But everyone, thank you so much. As always, stay safe, drum up, and I guess you're going to be dueling now because I can't really say Bakugan Brawl, can I? But until next time, bye everyone. Thank you for tuning in.